when I'm white.
So it does.
It's only got one of each die though, except for the 10. And the 10 of the 10s is smaller than the other 10. This is.
I really like those. Are those what brand are those?
Sirius. S-I-R-U.
Cool.
S-I-R-I-U-S dice. SiriusDice.com.
Nice.
Gonna get serious.
I still like Kraken. I think Kraken makes the best dice in the universe, but
Oh yeah, I love their stuff, but these look really good too.
Kraken?
All right. Y'all ready then?
Y'all ready for this?
All right. So the renovations to your tavern have been completed, and the guilds have stocked your cellar and pantry with everything you need for your grand opening tomorrow during the festivities of Greengrass. Bolothampic Arms stopped by with a dwarven mage named Olcoria Stonemarrow, who once owned Trollskull Manor. She shared the dark history of the manor and the alley, and brought along a lantern of revealing that allowed everyone to see Lif for the first time. Floon Blagmar also joined Bolo, and despite his concerns about the ghost, he asked for a job as a bartender in your tavern. He has some experience serving drinks, but Liv was unimpressed and threw a drink he prepared out and made a new one. Fala Lafalier and her half-orc friend Zaraj came by with flowers to spruce up the tavern for Greengrass. As they were leaving, Vivi, the tailor across the street, came running out of his shop shouting that some kind of monster was in his shop trying to kill his Tressum, Mr. Humphreys. The Tressum evaded the gazers until you came to the rescue and killed the creatures. Tressum was then able to show you that there was something else hiding beneath the bed, an intellect devourer. When it was discovered, it attacked Oscar, leaving him stunned and unresponsive until his intelligence can be restored. As Todrin and Bartholomew carried Oscar all the way up to his bedroom in the attic, Todrin realized that tonight is the night that he's supposed to stand vigil at the Temple of Beauty. So,
Ruh-roh.
That is where you start.
Like, oh damn! I got somewhere to be.
Well, we just got him up here. Do you think that he'll get better over time?
Honestly, you're the one that sees what those things are.
Okay, hold on. We need to reassess this because this was based off of the knowledge that Kaysen gave me that he would get better over time. But then we learned.
I apologize. That was my fault.
So we wouldn't have dragged him upstairs because I would have known better.
Okay.
I stand up and run towards the stairs, falling down them, landing on Katerina, breaking her neck, and falling down to the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
she did.
Let me see just a second. Where did it go?
That's true. I haven't really talked to you about that at all, Ty. Anything you want to say about that?
Yeah. My idea was just have her be like our bartender. But I also like his idea of her kind of Return of the Shadowfell. Like I didn't mean for Kason for you to like run her as an active NPC, just like
Right.
there's the NPC behind the bar kind of thing.
Would be an interesting.
Ah. -3 intelligence save.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I've got so many NPCs to run already, and I know you said I didn't have to run it, but still, I kind of feel like it would be a little awkward to have.
Sure,
do
yeah. I
something
mean, whatever
here.
works best for you, man.
I
Don't
think
wanna cause a problem.
I think probably the best thing would just be that you guys haven't seen her in a few nights. Don't know where she ended up. If that's okay with you guys, that's
Yeah.
up to
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So.
I don't think anybody wants her room, right?
you. I
We do have a vacant room now.
you got a
It
couple of
can
vacant
be an
rooms.
inn.
Maybe we'll say
Hey,
we get
that's
up
an option.
here, and that's what like all the new members and the high powered spell will put it back on the street.
Yeah, you think a greater restoration spell is probably your best bet, probably your only bet, and
So expensive.
you know that that's not within your abilities, Hind, or excuse me, Todrin. But you do think you can get it at the Temple of Beauty, and probably some other temples around town. But considering that's your temple, that would probably be the one you'd want to go to.
Okay, yeah. All right. So we need to get in there.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys can actually hear down in the at the stairs on the bottom floor that Vivi and Fala are both downstairs, and they're not coming upstairs because that's your private residence upstairs, but they're calling up and asking, "Is everything okay?"
Do you think we could get some assistance?
Yeah, I'm gonna run downstairs. Is it just you two here, or is there anybody else?
Well, you caused quite a commotion across the street. The windows were blown out of the second floor. Uh, it, there's people all over.
You know what? How's that big guy? The big green one. I didn't catch his name.
Siraj?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is he big and green? I didn't catch his name.
That was a woman, wasn't it? No, I'm thinking of Yana.
Uh,
It. They.
Follow tells you that Ziraj has gone back to their store and to put his gear away.
Oh, it was a man. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, Ziraj is a man.
Okay, well, we could use his help moving some cargo.
Okay. So it's about this time you see VV coming up, and he says, "I brought some help," and he actually has with him 2 Genasi men. He says, one of them is red skin. He's got fiery eyes, reddish orange hair that kind of dances like a flame atop his head. And the other one is he's kind of a seafoam green color. He's got blue eyes, bluish green hair that kind of moves like it's almost like it's underwater. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Genasi at all, but I'm going to give you an example here.
I very eloquently explain exactly what's wrong with me and exactly what to do to fix me. And I then comment about how incredibly majestic this watery Genasi is and how much I would love to swim in the pools of his eyes. But it really just comes out as.
So I don't think I preloaded that image. Let me know if it comes up or not.
Yeah, loaded pretty quick.
I got
Okay.
it.
The 2 in the middle are an example of a water Genasi and a fire Genasi.
Oh, they're green? Okay, yeah, sorry.
He's kind of a seafoam green color, and the fire Genasi is kind of a reddish color.
Like a swamp Genasi.
And so Vivi introduces them very quickly. Says, "This is Imbric and Avi. They run the blacksmith just a couple of doors down. I thought they might be able to help.
Yeah, excellent. Just follow me.
And Imbric's leading the way, and he's kind of got this look in his eyes, like you can see there's almost like a dancing flame in his eyes. He says, "What happened? We heard a horrible noise coming from Vivi's shop."
Oh, well, that's all taken care of. Just some monsters I've seen in the sewers, but they're all dead. But one of our men was down. We need help getting into it.
Yeah, and when he enters the room with you, he's like, first off, he looks around at the room and he just goes, "Oh my!" And Avi right behind him is like, don't even."
I'm sitting like in a small circle of books where there's cleared space,
Mhm.
just Indian position, holding a book in front of me.
You just very
Just like,
softly, very softly, you hear Avi whisper in Imbric's ear, "Be nice."
oh,
I,
thank the gods you found someone.
Okay.
I,
It,
what I describe again to the newcomers the difference between furbolgs and men and how I might look the same, have the same limbs and everything. There's a very distinct difference between us, and kind of go into the whole history of where the furbolgs race came from and how we developed over time. I then also start categorizing and listing off every single book in there, making note of any that they linger their eyes on longer than
Look,
possible.
you're smarter now.
Well, again, this all just comes out as.
Drool.
so Imbric kind of slaps his hands together and rubs them together and reaches under Oscar's arms, and Avi is at his feet. And together, these two, they're both, these are blacksmiths. They're both pretty strong guys, and they help you guys lift Oscar and carry him downstairs. And when you get downstairs, Vivi has already hailed a hire coach.
Check, right? Are they both? Or you
Who?
said
Okay, Imbric and Avi are both men.
oh, okay.
Fa-
Oh,
Fala is neither, and Vivi is a guy.
yeah, Fala is Fala.
Right.
You guys let my head bang on every stair on the way down.
Absolutely.
Good.
So they help, and Vivi's standing at the street corner, and there are people watching as he says, "I've already paid the coachman. Do you want him to take you to the Temple of Beauty?"
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Vivi just pats you on the back, and they Imbric and Avi help you load Oscar into the hire coach and make way for you.
As we climb into the coach, I'm like walking backwards up the stairs, and I point at one of the chicks in the crowd. I'm like, if you were that barefoot, I would check you out. And then I turn around and just get up into the
So you guys pile into the hire coach, and let's see. It's getting to be about dusk now, so the sun's starting to set and all. And this hire coach goes all the way across town, and I'll bring up the map so you can see where this is. So you guys start here on at Troll Skull Alley, and the hire coach travels down Delzorin Street all the way to. There's a noble manor here on the corner of Delzorin Street and Diamond Street. It turns there and heads north and up to the Temple of Beauty to the north. And when you arrive, you're greeted by a pair of very attractive young Sunite acolytes. But their warm smiles fade away into looks of great concern, worry as they realize the urgency of your arrival. They make way through the temple's beautiful gardens as you practically drag Oscar inside, and they lead you to an alcove behind a delicate curtain where you lie Oscar down upon a luxurious bed that's been littered with rose petals. One of the acolytes looks upon Oscar helplessly and says to you, "I'll go get one of the heart warders."
all right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
She turns to leave, but before she even gets to the door, she's met by the High Priestess, Ayana Alathalis. And she says, What happened? We'd been expecting you, but not like this.
I'll just look over it. You're muted, Bart.
Ah, that would be the problem. Can you hear me now?
I had a feeling, but
I've been talking and nobody was responding, and I was like, oh, I guess
I'm sorry.
whatever. Not my problem. I guess it was my problem. Anyway, oh, yes. Oh, friend here, he has been struck by a stupefaction spell, I guess. I'm not real sure what you would call it, but I do believe that he needs some sort of restoration spell. Not my area of expertise, unfortunately.
Yeah, Ayana comes over and she's looking Oscar over, and she kind of puts her fingers to his eyelids and holds his eyelids open, and he's again drooling all over himself at this point. And she says,
Explaining to
yeah.
her exactly what she needs to do and commenting on her beauty.
She says, don't worry about this, but we need to get the other two of you cleaned up as well. And she looks to you, Audrin, and you haven't been hit physically, but you're kind of hurt too. And she says, just relax. We'll take care of your friend, I promise. Don't worry
I'm
about it.
pristine.
Yes, Bartholomew, you look fine. She says,
Not fine.
look,
Excellent.
excellent. Look, why don't you go get yourself cleaned up? She's looking at you, Todrin. She says,
Yes, Todrin.
and she looks to Bart and she says, you feel free to make use of our facilities here. Just don't worry about Oscar. I'll take care of him. Everything will be fine.
Excellent. Todrin, I'll follow you.
I have a question real quick. Are you guys getting any sound from them right now?
No.
I am not either. For some reason, it is not cooperating. Yes, it is.
What is it? Oh.
I'm just going to try a different song here real quick. Okay. So, Oscar, you're laying there for a while, and there are several of these acolytes around you that all wearing these beautiful gowns, and the priestess goes away for a little while, and eventually she comes back with a small vial, and she begins casting a spell over you. And when she finishes, your health is, or your intelligence is returned, and you are no longer stunned.
But I got all my.
Yes, you get all of your intelligence back.
Anybody remember what that was?
I believe it was either 7 or 8. Do you know?
Let's say 8. You need every point.
Yeah, I don't have anything at 8, so yeah, that'd be it.
Okay. So these women are, it's almost as soon as you come to consciousness, they are just all caressing your furry body and cooing in your ear and just, poor thing, are you okay? And another acolyte brings a bowl of grapes, and then another one comes with a bottle of wine, and they're all surrounding you, and just they are all over you and looking very concerned for your well-being.
And I use Druidcraft to do all sorts of butterflies and rainbows and all sorts of stuff.
They are absolutely enthralled and just making sure that they are paying every bit of attention to you that you deserve in your time of need.
And
Get it.
I thank them all eloquently, of course, and explain in great detail everything that's happened to me. And it basically just comes out as me munching on whatever they're feeding.
Basically,
So,
whatever it sounds like over at Drax's place.
if you guys would like,
Individually unwrap everything.
Appreciate those little plastic wraps.
I'm going to call this a short rest while they are tending to Oscar. And in the meantime, Todrin, is there anything you would like to do in preparation for your night vigil? And,
Uh,
and then I'll
I
get to you, Bart.
I lead Bart to where he gets taken care of because it was much, but then I'm briefly kind of sit here while he got this
Ooh.
back home.
Mhm.
And I participate to clean my armor, get the bandages wrapped up, wounds wrapped up, and and
Right.
then go and find there was a part order I was talking
Ayana is the high priestess. She's the one that just took care of Oscar. Lorelei Lynn is the essentially chief of security here at the temple. She is one of the heart warders.
right. I go and find her.
Okay. When you don't have to look far. One of the acolytes in the hall will point you towards where she is, and she's as soon as you approach, she says, "Is everything okay? I heard of your friend. Is everything taken care of?"
Oh yeah. Care of that. No, that'll be like great around here. I'm about to start something, so I hope you look this up.
Well, certainly. I don't think you'll need it, but sure.
Well, we'll see. I'm hoping. I'll see you after.
She says, "Look, not everyone sees Zuni the first time. It'll be fine. Don't worry."
Okay. All right.
Not everyone sees what?
Suni.
Oh, okay. Right.
My God, my Lord and Savior.
You'll see her soony.
Kind of blasphemy.
Is there anything else you want to discuss with Lorelei? Okay.
Offer her a fist bump and
All right. Bart, is there anything you'd like to do or take care of in this time?
One. Once he disappears, and I get tired of people talking to me. Eventually, I just pull out a book and I'm just reading, waiting.
Sure. So eventually, Ayana comes to you, Bart. She says, "I hate to interrupt, but you mind if
Ah,
I ask you a
yes,
question?"
of course, of course.
She says, "With what's happened to your friend and all, would we make arrangements for you to stay the night? It's perfect. It's no trouble at all. It's perfectly fine."
For us to stay here?
Yes, all three of you. Obviously,
Well,
Todrin will stay the night, but we're
I see no
more than
reason
happy to
not
have
to.
the rest of you. All right. I'll make arrangements for that then. And she bows her head and leaves you to your book.
Thank you very much.
Oscar, you still have multiple beautiful giggling women that are listening, hanging on your every word.
I'm spinning them quite the tale.
Yeah. So the night goes on, and they make their arrangements for you all to stay the night. And Todrin, uh, let me see.
I'm nervous.
Try this one more time, see if this will work or not. It is not going to work. That's okay.
What are you doing?
I had a nighttime version of that with crickets, but it for some reason won't play that one, so that's fine. All right. So, Todrin,
Yar.
let me turn this up just a little bit for me. There we go. You stand vigil in the great hall of the Temple of Suni on this cool, peaceful evening. The air is filled with the scent of sweet-smelling flowers in the gardens, mixed with the salty air of the ocean just beyond the western wall. Make me a perception check. Now it's well past dark now. It's not quite midnight yet, but okay. You don't notice a lot as you stand in vigil. You do notice that there is a one of the acolytes is sneaking a romantic interest through the temple, and they're giggling and holding hands. They're not making too much of a scene. They're trying to kind of sneak out, but they kind of wave to you. Everybody knows what's going on.
So what? Where am I here? I'm not in the room on my own.
You're in the Great Hall of the Temple of Suni, the main hall. There's a statue of her. Something like that. There's a statue of Suni there. There's some benches for people to sit on, and you see there's these different alcoves in different corners of the room. So as the hours pass, though, the gentle sound of water pouring behind you is interrupted by soft laughter coming from the chamber behind you. So as you turn and enter this other room, before you, and this is after midnight now. It's now technically green grass. And before you stands a tall woman in a diaphanous gown. Her lustrous red hair drapes all the way to the ground. She turns to you, and her shining emerald eyes meet yours. Her ruby red lips curl into a smile. She is one of the most beautiful women you have ever seen in your life, and you immediately recognize this is the goddess Suni Firehair, Lady of Love herself.
Oh, okay.
Without a word, she beckons you closer and offers a small gilded hand mirror to you.
So I stand there and look at her for a second. Real, are you lost, ma'am?
She just smiles and offers the mirror to you.
All right.
When you gaze into the mirror, your reflection fades away. Flames appear. Your vision is drawn deeper until all you can see is flames being fanned around you. You can feel the heat on your face and hear familiar voices around you as you dig feverishly through burning rubble. Just as you take hold of a familiar hand buried in the wreckage, your vision then shifts suddenly. You see a figure wearing black robes with the hood up, hiding his face. In one hand he clutches a staff. On the other he wears a metal gauntlet with a winged serpent curled around it, hissing at you. As the snake strikes at you, your vision shifts again. You see a well-dressed drow, wearing a wide-brimmed hat with a large feather plume upon his head, and an eye patch over one eye. He gives you a charming smile and then turns with a flourish of his cape. As you watch him leave, again your vision shifts, and you're now in a great hall. High vaulted ceilings. You're surrounded by dozens of people adorned in crimson robes, monstrous masks that hide their faces, chanting ominously. They all turn to look at you at once and begin slowly closing in around you. And I thought that song was longer than that. Screw it. I'm trying to fix it. So yeah, you're surrounded by people adorned in crimson robes with monstrous masks that hide their faces, chanting ominously. They all turn to look at you at once, and slowly begin closing in around you, their chants growing louder and louder. Just as they're upon you, your vision shifts again, and now you stand in an infinite void with millions of eyes blinking like twinkling stars in the night sky. Hideous laughter fills your ears as the eyes seem to follow your every move. Then darkness overtakes you. The vision ends. All of it happens in an instant, and when you look up from the mirror, the woman is gone. But you hear a soft, melodious voice whisper, "Never forget. One moment, one look, one word can change everything." It is this moment that you realize the gilded mirror is still in your hands.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I want to examine the mirror thoroughly and then stick it into it. How big is it?
It's a hand mirror. It's big enough to put in your pocket. Essentially, it's not very large. It has actually, I can do you one better.
Is that what the back of it looks like?
That is the back of it. Yes, the front side has an actual mirror on it.
Yeah, I examine it thoroughly. I'm looking at the back and I just kind of run a finger down the cheek.
Yeah, and this is the exact face of the woman you saw. This is Suni.
Snatch the mirror and big old grin on my face, go back to the
So the rest of the evening passes uneventfully. You all, let's see. I don't guess you would get a long rest, would you? It would be, yes. I did not think about it beforehand, so I'm not entirely sure. But I am going to give. I'm going to go ahead and give everyone just a long rest anyway, just because I don't want to mess with it right now. So it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Bart, when you awaken, you're in a room alone. You've got your book next to you. Roll me a perception check.
A perception check? Oh, I got ice cream in my sleeve.
Is that what I've been hearing this whole time?
No. Is that what it sounded like? Fuck. Fuck orange dice. Why is that the top dice? Dang it.
Okay. Oscar, when you wake up, there are 4 or 5 of these acolytes that they're laying in the bed with you. asleep with just next to you. They spent the night and made sure that you were taken care of. All your needs were fulfilled, and there's
care of.
So many grapes.
so many grapes.
Is
There's
that what they're calling it these
probably
days?
a grape shortage now.
Oh, you're gonna get grape.
Oh man.
Oh, great. Grape about it.
So okay. Todrin, you're the next morning. Ayana comes into the Great Hall and meets you and says, "How did it go?"
Oh, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
Sure.
Keep going.
Okay.
Actually, I think it went very well. And
Oh.
I'll pull out the beer and show her the face in the back. Had a little talk with the lady herself.
You see a look on her face that she looks surprised, and she says, "That's unusual. May I?" She takes the mirror, and you see her wave her fingers over it, and you realize she's casting a spell of some sort. And she says, "Todrin, do you know what this is?
A mirror?
This item disappeared from our vaults over 100 years ago. This is amazing."
You're in trouble.
What is it?
Well, it's not a huge. It's not like an extremely important artifact, but it is an artifact from Sunni. It's everyone who looks into this mirror sees something once. She says it does have some other properties that it has, at least in the past, shown a been able to light the way in the darkness and things like that. It's an important artifact. It's just surprising to see it here now. Yes. Well, it sheds a light, about 10-foot radius, dim light for an additional 10 feet.
So give or take.
She says, "This is remarkable. I don't know
Almost uncommon.
I don't know of anyone that's technically common. I don't know of anyone that has received a gift during their vigil. I'm sure." Go ahead. Well, she gave you the item to bestow the vision. What did you see?
Well, a lot of bad things. I don't know.
You see her look into the mirror now, and there doesn't seem to be any change at all. And she says, "All I see is myself here at the temple. Happiness and joy here. Beauty of this place. If you saw something else, I'm sure everyone's visions are different, but She hands it back to you.
Thank you. I confidently take care of it. It's one
She kind of tucks her chin down a little bit and just looks at you and says, Todder, this was a gift to you. It will only come back into the possession of this temple when you are ready to. It would be nice to not lose it, though.
Right. I'll learn to relax.
She just gives you a smile, and I'm sure you will.
So,
Okay, sorry guys, I'm back.
I think we call that
Well, it's a good thing because your guests have already begun arriving. And she gestures out to the garden, and you follow her out, and you see they've already set up chairs and have the area for knighting ceremony to take place. But it's more than just that. This is Greengrass. This is one of the biggest holidays of the year, and there are already. Oh yeah, there are already people. There are already people gathered that are. There's a minstrel out in the garden that is playing, and some people
Is
dance.
she menstruating?
Wow.
Never mind. I heard a menstrual, so never mind. Anyway, I couldn't help myself.
I heard it too.
There's a menstrual menstruating over there.
She's
no.
fine.
Wow. Okay.
The man's painting a picture.
Anyway,
And so is she.
So-
It's pretty red. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. So you all eventually make your way into the garden area where it's a party. There are people all over the place. And give me just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, please continue.
So it's not very long afterwards that, again, your guests have already begun arriving there. You see your father arrive with his wife. There are a dozen Amcathra guards with them, as well as your brother, Eric, and sister Mariana. It's not very long before Bartholomew's father and mother arrive, along with 6 of their guards, and his brother and sister, Thentius and Remora. You also see Volo, Mert, Renair, Vivi has come, Fala. You even see Bonnie and Yagra here. And among others, all friends from all over the place that you all know.
Nice. Seeing my siblings. Ah, Remora, Thuntius! Excellent! And I go over there and I begin talking books with them. Much
Yeah,
to
they
their
both-
chagrin, because they're both
Yeah.
just like, ah, fuck. Here comes fucking Bartholomew.
They both throw their arms around you, and Malfear, your father, he's kind of standing there with his arms crossed.
Yeah, he's
It's
a dick.
kind of it's not so much that he's a dick as it is he's just, or at least that's what he would say.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
he would never say he's a dick. He would say he's respectable and honorable. When in reality, he's just a pompous ass. That's okay.
Let's see. So you do see another woman, and this is Annabella Branta. Todrin, you used to date her for a while, and she comes up and she throws her arms around you, gives you a big kiss on the cheek, and she says, I'm sorry to say I can't stay for the ceremony, but I have a surprise for you. Don't worry. You'll see. And it's just, I can't stay though. I have to go.
Okay. So, I'll
You know, she is a trainer for the Griffin Cavalry. Her family's yeah, her family is well known to be the trainers for the Griffin Cavalry.
that is bad.
Yeah, it is.
So
We look forward to this. Right.
she just turns to you, Bart, and gives you a wink. And it's not long after that that Ayana, the high priestess, gathers everyone around, and all eyes are on her, and she motions you to come forward with her. Todrin. Again, everyone is in the middle of this large, beautiful garden. There's flowers everywhere, and it's just probably one of the most beautiful sights in the entire city. And she kind of claps her hands to get attention of everyone, and you see, and drinks are being served and all sorts of things. And she says, announcing to the crowd, "Beauty is more than skin deep. It issues from the core of one's being and reveals one's true face to the world, fair or foul. Believe in romance, as true love will win over all. Follow your heart to your true destination. Love none more than yourself, except Suni. And lose yourself in love of Lady Firehair. Perform a loving act each day, and seek to awaken love in others. Respond to love at least once in a day. Encourage beauty wherever you find it. Seek beautiful items of all sorts, and encourage, sponsor, and protect those who create them. Love those who respond to your appearance, and let warm friendship and admiration flower where love cannot or dares not." There's a soft applause from the crowd as she repeats some of the dogma of Church of Suni. She says, "Becoming a paladin of Suni requires one who is pure of heart, one who is kind, cheerful, generous, honest, courteous, brave, and honorable. One who sees the beauty in all natural and wondrous things, and has..."
Like, while she's listing those qualities, like, sometimes I nod, I'm like, baby, I'm trying.
Yeah. She says, "One who sees beauty in all natural and wondrous things, and has a passionate desire to protect all that is good and right and beautiful in this world and beyond." She turns to you. "Do you, Lord Todrinam Cathra, swear to kindle the light the light of hope in the world, beating back despair through your acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness? Where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world, to stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. To delight in song and laughter, beauty and art, for if you allow the light to die in your own heart, you cannot preserve it in this world. To be a glorious beacon for all who live in despair, to let your light and your joy and courage shine forth in all your deeds." She kind of nods to you.
I do, yes, I agree.
"By the power vested in me by the Lady of Love, Suni Firehair, and by all and in front of the witnesses here, I dub thee Brother Todrinam Cathra, a knight of the Order of the Ruby Rose." And then she gives you a wink and points up in the air. And everyone looks up, and you see 3 griffins flying low over the temple garden. And on the lead griffin, you can see Annabella Branta smiling and waving to the crowd below.
I didn't get you one of those. That is so cool.
And with that, everyone is on their feet, applauding and watching it all as the Griffin Cavalry gives a flyover. And
Badass.
she kind of winks and nudges you and says, "Enjoy the party."
With my arms outstretched, walk down the steps to the crowd.
I shake my head and just turn away and just keep reading.
So is there anything any of you would like to do, or anyone you would like to talk to in the among the guests?
Early on, Oscar was in full-on panic mode and went to go talk to Vivi about a new set of clothes for the rats. He insisted that emergency clothing be performed so that the rats could dress as Bart's little entourage.
My entourage? Oh, that's
Yes.
great.
So whatever they looked like, I commissioned right off to have little suits made for all the six of the rats.
He says, "Sure, I can do that. Do you have anything in mind for them?"
I point. Like literally the exact same outfits that whoever went to visit Bart had. Just
I'll see what I can-
rat-sized.
I'll see what I can do. He kind of grins and he
Oh, I will be able to help you with that. And then I go and I'm gonna try and cut some of the fabric off one of them. Just so that we get the right pattern and everything.
off of who?
Just whoever has the most fabric out of Bart's family there.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Let's call it Malfear. And
oh,
roll me a s-
fuck.
roll me a sleight of hand check.
Terrifying name.
That's his Malfear or
He's the
Margaster.
Lord.
He is the head of the Margaster household.
Dad?
Yes.
Yes. I'm just standing there talking to my brother, just like, and I look over and I see Oscar, and I turn white.
So a 12. Let's see.
Fenty is just like,
So-
Bot, are you okay?
You hear over
Bot?
the sound of the entire
Bot.
over the celebrations, you just hear Bartholomew.
As he opens his mouth, I cast a spell on him.
What do you cast?
DC 13 Charm Person Wisdom Save.
He looks at you and he says, "Guards," and these 6 guards all surround Oscar.
I run
I
up.
stand up
Run
at my
up
full
on it.
height, pulling his whatever I'm holding on up higher.
And
Probably
I run up-
exposing something.
And I'm
Malfi-
standing in front of Oscar now, which is funny because Oscar's like 2 feet taller than me.
Malfear's looking at you now, Bart, and he says, "What is the meaning of this?"
I'm sorry, Father. This is my Yes, this
Yo.
is my associate Oscar. He
Do you realize what this man just did?
I saw that, yes, I know. He
Start to
tends...
explain the differences between furbolgs and men.
That's my exact point, Father. He is a simple one. He doesn't understand
Just
custom, and
go ahead.
I will deal with him. I'm sorry. I'll take him away, and he won't bother you again, Father. I'm sorry.
Bartholomew, you and I are going to have a chat after this, but not here in public.
Yes, Father. I apologize.
By this time, I've realized that I need to be interacting, so I've handed the cloth off to my rats.
Oh, good.
It's about that moment where you hear one of the acolytes kind of shriek, and, rat! And she watches this rat scampers away with this cloth, and she looks at you,
Bowing
Oscar.
the whole time.
What on earth?
I'm actually kind of sweating. Bart is sweating.
She's not a good look for him.
For the record, Malfier rolled a 19 on the sleight of hand
Oh, damn.
and an 18 on the save.
Yeah,
Malfears
that's
know
why
what the
he's in
fuck.
charge.
So I just want to point this out, and I'm just going to leave this here so you can judge for yourself what Oscar just did and what can happen.
Oh, that's right. Head of the nobles.
Yeah.
I didn't assault or imprison.
No,
Nope, but it's up there.
Murder anybody. I didn't attempt to bribe anybody.
no, keep going.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. Because my father would have made it lucky that you got it if you would have got a year.
Oh yeah, it's a lord, not just an official. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, you guys enjoy the party, and at one point, though, you see you see Lorelei Lynn, the Heart Order, speaking with a woman you recognize to be Mother Tathlor. She is the owner of Mother Tathlor's House of Pleasure and Healing, one of the fest halls. Right. And when Lorelei catches your eye and realizes you've noticed, she just very politely kind of motions you over.
Yeah, I will stride over.
She says, I know you've only just been sworn in, but this, I hate to ruin this festival for you, but this is interesting. And Mother Tathlorn, she is a female moon elf. She has a kind of a pale alabaster colored skin, silver hair, and she says, of course, you rescued Floon Blagmar and Renair Neverember from the Xanathar Guild. Volo told me all about it. She says, you know, it's, you hired Floon?
We did. We did, yeah. We did well.
You know, Floon was one of my boys for a while. Before he found himself a sugar mama. He still comes in from time to time, sweet as he can be. But I worried about one of my other employees. I already spoke to the City Watch. They said they can't do anything unless he's missing for 24 hours. His name's Sven. I really hate to bother you on today of all days, but
No. Stop, man.
What's all these missing people?
his name is Sven. Sven Wintermere. He's human. Mid-20s, I think. He's a tall, muscular man. Fit. Fair skin, blue eyes, golden blonde hair. He's one of our masseuses at the House of Pleasure. He was supposed to be here today, and he was supposed to be at the fest hall last night, but I haven't seen him. What with the Xanathar Guild and the Zentarum and the issues we had at the fest hall last week, I'd feel better if someone dropped by his place and just had a look.
All right.
And she
Okay.
turns to Lorelai and just says, "Are you sure? I don't want to ruin this party for him. It is your party." She
While
says
they're
to Todrin.
talking, you just see me walk by in the background, just a little bit in the distance, and I'm just like red, and my eyes are like bulging, and I'm just searching for Oscar.
Oscar, what are you doing right now?
Not interfering with lords.
That's probably a good idea.
But of course, I have to ask if they're lords first.
Oh yeah. And for the most part, when you ask if someone's a lord, they're usually polite about it.
If anyone says yes, I shriek and run away.
The only person that you really notice and you would recognize it and know that he's a lord is Renair, aside from Todrin's family that I already pointed out and the rest of Bartholomew's family.
I use Druidcraft to make a sound by their ears saying, "I'm not influencing you."
So, Mother Tathlorn takes you aside, Todrin, and she says, he has a place just not very far from here. It's just down Dilzorin Street. And she gives you the directions and the address to Sven's place. She says, "Are you sure this isn't too much trouble?"
No, I mean, the whole point of this is I swore my oath, right? Like, I gotta, what I do now, what I wanted.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. It set my heart at ease.
Being here, we have parties all the time.
I have indeed. I spend about as much time here as I do at my fest hall.
Like, yeah, we'll get right on this for you. Don't worry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see. She appreciates the gesture and just gives you. This is Mother Tathlorn. She owns the most famous fest hall in Waterdeep. That's Mother Tathlorn's House of Pleasure and Healing.
Mother
Tathlorn?
And she's the lady that asked Todrin to do, what was it again?
To take a look and just run by one of her employees' house and see if he's there. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, note taking. There was a lot there.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm definitely a man that writes notes, because there's a lot that's not there. They're broad, in general, and vague. General,
Okay.
broad, vague.
So, are you guys going to head to Sven's place then?
Oh, right. So after I send her by, I will go.
Yeah, you don't have to look far to find Oscar and Bartholomew. Oscar is the tallest person here, essentially, and he's He's already made quite a bit of a scene.
Yeah. So I'll
You
go
just
find-
come upon us. You just come upon us, and I'm like, rats! Rats, Oscar! Rats! Come on, man! And my father! Ah!
I push the rats behind me a little bit. Go hide.
All right. Yeah, I'll watch that. Yeah. So maybe we can head to the just a quick walk.
You're right, a walk. I'm sorry, Oscar. I lost my cool.
You're still cool.
Follow me. So,
Yes.
get out front door. I'll tell him just I've been given my first assignment as a paladin and help other pathology find things here. All at once. All I have to go on is rest and
Spin.
oh, and yeah, all I have to go on is rest.
It's essentially just a. She wants you to just run by and like a what do you call it? Well-being check.
Right, I mean, yeah, it's still work for it.
Well, he was supposed to be at the
Spin.
Temple of Beauty with her, and he didn't show up to work last night. So, okay.
No, if you don't know when it gets to that target, I'm keeping the
Well, I'm with you, Tortrin. I am eager to get away from my father.
yeah.
Indeed.
Rats, really?
Yes.
Come,
Fine.
Oscar.
I
Let's
I
go
tell
find
them we get
this
back at the
spin.
thing. Are there any blind people around us at all?
Roll me a
We're
perception
outside
check.
now.
Yeah, we're outside.
I guess there's people out here too.
Yeah, the streets are full of people all the time. There are hire coaches passing by. You wouldn't see a dray out here. Oscar, there is not a blonde person in sight.
I
Not
start removing hats to see if anyone's
Oh,
blind.
hang on. All right. Relax. We're going somewhere. We'll find out where we're going.
Oh, okay. I reassure anyone nearby that we will find them where we're going.
This poor halfling kind of looks up at you, Oscar. He's standing like knee high to you. I have my hat back.
Take up his hat off his head.
Oh,
Don't worry. We'll
sorry.
find him. Just put his hat back on his head.
Exactly.
No, I'm sorry. You're very helpful. We'll
Thank- Thank
Hear
you.
the air quotes.
So the I'm just gonna put on the map here. This is I just looked up the Bella Branta estate. This is actually where Inna lives. This where Sven lives is not very far from her. It's just up the Mindever Street here. It's one of those houses on the right-hand side of Mindever Street. So, where Delzorian Street is and Mindever Street. So, there's another couple of noble estates around the area, and it's really not very far. It's just a couple of blocks away from the Temple of Beauty, so you guys can walk there.
And that's where they said this guy's supposed to be?
That's where you're
Or
supposed to
live.
live. And he works across town at the Mother Tethlorn's House of Pleasure. which, for reference, is almost the other side of town. Way down here. But anyway.
All right. So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Well, did you ask her why he may be missing?
no.
Lorelei would have explained to you that Spin had an issue with a customer a couple of weeks ago. She had already discussed this a little bit with you last week when it first happened. Give me just a second. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, all she really told you was that there had been an issue where someone at the fest hall was drunk and made some unfortunate comments and maybe a couple of threats. But they didn't think anything of it at the time. He was taken away. They didn't involve the city much at the time. But the bouncers kind of threw him out. That was that.
There was a guy.
Yeah, there was a guy at the fest hall, got a little too drunk and said some things he shouldn't have, and about Sven specifically.
All right. Yeah. Maybe the guy had me. Somebody was like, who knows, right? All right.
So when you arrive, you find it's one of these row houses where there's like 3 stories and multiple apartments inside, and inside you find his door, and it's standing slightly ajar.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Wait, Taldrin, wait! And I grab him.
Hey,
Are you gonna let him?
depends on how quick you. I want to see that door.
All right. Why don't you
Alright.
both roll me a dexterity check so we'll see who gets there first. Who's whether he's able to prevent you.
I will grab them both.
Roll it with advantage, Bart.
Damn.
Oh,
The
okay.
help from Oscar.
Oh no, I'm grabbing both of them. Let's try and stop them.
Oh,
Nobody gets advantage.
okay.
Oh, well then my first roll.
You still beat him.
Wait, that's not correct. Or no, that is what?
You rolled a perception, Oscar.
That's been a while ago.
There it is. Sorry, I didn't
There you
enter.
go. Okay. Bart, you're able to get in the way and prevent him from acting too rashly.
What?
Hold on.
I
Before
threw-
we charge in there, perhaps we should be a little bit more wary.
What? Man,
I suppose you're right. I'm not used to such mundane crimes.
I understand you're scared of getting hit, but
That-
all right.
That's not my
Hey,
point.
Mr.
Taldrin.
Guy, are you in
Anyway,
there?
yes, continue. And I just push the door open and I wave into the room.
Yeah, I should have opened the door first.
All right, yeah, I'll take several strides.
Okay.
Grab my weapon.
So what you find inside is, it looks like a regular bachelor's pad. There's like some dirty dishes that are sitting on the table. There's the bed's not made. It smells nice. He's got some very nice artwork on the walls. It's not horrible. I mean, he's obviously a man of taste, but you don't see him anywhere around. Is there anything you'd like to look for specifically?
Sounds
Okay. Okay.
I will
Roll.
assist.
Roll me a investigation check with advantage for the help from colony. Unless you guys would like to roll separate.
Well, that's what mine is looking. My investigation. So is mine. Okay.
Oh my god. That one broke down. There's one.
There we go. Okay. Todrin, you look around. You don't really find anything that screams force here. Bart, you don't find anything that says force either. You do, however, find a small bottle that is... It's like a potion bottle that's up underneath one of the tables that appears to be open and empty.
Like attached.
No, it's like on the floor, like someone dropped it there. And maybe just didn't pick it up.
Okay, it's empty. Like, does it smell like there's anything that was inside? Any residue?
When you bring it up to your nose, it hits you hard of ether.
And ether is used to knock someone out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He picked it up. This is horrible.
Quick, do you have a more flowery name for it?
Essentially, yes.
Bart, roll me an Arcana check, please.
This is Happy Town Cloth. Happy Time Cloth Juice.
You're not especially familiar with poisons necessarily, but you have at some point or another done some work in an alchemist lab where essence of ether has been used that is capable of knocking someone unconscious several hours.
What you got there? Find something?
It seems that this is a bottle that was containing a chemical used that, if I'm correct, could be used to knock someone unconscious. Yes, it is, it's interesting though, because this isn't your typical substance. I mean, generally speaking, if you were a man that was in an issue with a bar, like in a bar, getting drunk and all that, you would not generally tend to go buy some ether to knock someone out, to take them away. You see what I'm saying? Seeing that, I just give the bottle to Oscar.
I take a big ol' whiff.
Oscar, you get lightheaded. Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh man, I ain't carrying you with me.
The first time in 2 digits.
You guys both watch Oscar kind of... He's standing there and he kind of waves one way and then the other, and then just... he's out.
I
and he
just walk
hits.
over and I
he
just
hits
start
the.
nudging him in the face with my toe.
Yeah, he hits
I like
the floor. He hits the floor hard. Like all the walls and the windows rattle when he hits the floor.
From the
As I'm
windows
moving
to
back
the
and
wall.
forth, the rats are running from one side to the other to try and save me. And of course,
Are you like permanently followed by an entourage of rats?
anytime we need them.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like waiters.
Do you have
A
them like
flock of
do they
rats.
ride around in your pockets or something? Or excuse me, Oscar.
Oh, they're toddler size.
Yeah, they're not that big. They're toddler size. Fucking halfling sized rat at that point. They're not.
Oh, no, not that big.
That was said at one point.
Yes, it was, but they're not that big. They're rat sized rats.
Oh,
Oscar, you have seen giant rats before, though.
Right.
So he's unconscious, but Bart, when you start slapping his face, he comes to pretty quick. Whatever the effect of this particular potion or poison is, it can be fixed as easily as just slapping someone awake.
Interesting.
alright. Well, no, knocked out. Probably taken. Not good. So, I don't know where to start.
Well, you said he was having an issue with a bar? Somebody in a bar? What bar?
The fest hall he works at,
Yeah.
and you hear at this point one of the neighbors comes to the door and kind of pokes her head and says, "What's going on in here? Who are you?"
Ah, my good woman.
Amber, who are you?
I think it's just Amba.
Just
That's in the damn book. Hasn't been in other
Oh.
she kind of looks at you and says, "What are you doing in here?"
right, I nice to meet you. We're friends of you seem to be
And she just it's like a
Oh.
what was that?
You
Did we
okay,
lose something?
honey?
up to now.
So
Alright.
she calls out for Nathaniel, and just a couple of minutes later, this can't be more than 6 years old boy comes in and says, "What?" He kind of looks around the door and into the room with you guys, and looks up to her. He says, "It's about what I saw last night."
What did you have to say?
And she kind of nudges him and says, "Tell the truth." And he says, "I was telling the truth. There was a devil lady here last night." And she's, "Hey," and she kind of smacks him in the side of the head. And
That's free.
she says, "A tiefling, Nathaniel, a tiefling. Tiefling." And he says, she was here, and she and Sven, they were arguing, and they and he's kind of looking at the room. He said, "I didn't see it, I just heard it."
Then how do you know that she was a tiefling?
"I saw her."
after or before the argument?
Before. When she was in the hall here, coming to the door. I didn't see in the room, though.
Did you see her leave?
Well, kinda. I mean, she was with a man.
Oh, so there was a man with her, besides Sven?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah. And what did he look like?
Kind of looked a little like well, like a merchant or something. One of the guys that, like, expensive clothes and stuff.
I see.
He was kind of old, though.
Like old white hair or just old and
Not like old, but like he had some gray in his hair.
ah, okay.
That sounds like the guy.
It actually really does.
All right. Sounds like we're.
He says, well, he called the man Danik. Danek. That was me, not him.
I know.
I didn't hear what the lady's her name was, though.
All right. Anything else you can tell us?
And he kind of looks up at his mom, and she's giving him that look. No.
Well, we appreciate this. It was very, very good of you to relay that information so accurately.
He just says, I go back to my room now. She just kind of nods her head and he kind of scampers off. She's he has a tendency to lie. I don't know how much of that may be true.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
We
it's
did-
all that we have, so well, it's good that we have something.
I did hear some shouting though, but didn't think anything of it at the time.
Have you ever seen Lucy around here before?
No, I don't think so. It's the only Danik I've ever heard Sven mentioned was what's his name? You can see her thinking. She says he runs a jewelry shop not far from the fest hall.
A jewelry shop, you say?
I want to say it was it Hillcrest? Hillcrest Jewelry, maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's too expensive for my taste.
Well, y'all have been a big town.
Well, we'll see. I hope Sven is okay though. And she just kind of doesn't finish the sentence and
All of this is just being written down by Bart, just in a book, just.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time. Good lady, or good mother Amber, was it?
Yes. Just thank you.
Of course, of course.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, you've done more than you was necessary. We appreciate it.
She
Have a
looks
good
at
day.
you. Should I call the watch?
No. Worry not.
All right.
I am a member of the Order. Don't worry.
Oh, well, thank you. It's good to know that you're here. And
Of course.
she looks to all of you and just kind of nods her head and goes back to her apartment and closes the door.
Well, that was very knowledgeable. But all by chance. What do you think, Oscar? And I look over at you.
Very knowledgeable. I pretend right on my palm.
Yes.
So, the jewelry store. Do we
Yes,
think he's
the
made of
jewelry.
jewels?
He just might be, Oscar. He just might be.
Do you guys wear any jewelry?
I don't wear any jewelry.
Okay.
Nice.
We're gonna need like wide-brimmed hats to be around you in public then. To hide the shade and shield the light.
It's not too bright. It's like,
Just the engorgement and the pulsing.
Fuck.
my stone is gorgeous.
Wow.
I'll rap.
I ought to take your inspiration away for that. Which, by the way, you all have inspiration.
Alright, well, we have that. We can go on. If that falls out, we'll go find another asshole.
Indeed. Indeed. Let's go see what we can find about this, Danik, the jewelry store owner. Slope top? Yes,
What was it? Slope top?
I believe that's what it was. I don't remember.
High top? High top?
You have failed me for the last time.
Let's see.
Ill press.
Todrin, roll me a history check. I think you're
really
new.
expected you to catch that response.
Oh, I got it.
I know you did. You have the book.
This is not in the book.
Oh, okay. Well, you said it. I'm reading that was correct. No, it wasn't.
Slope top ass.
You actually, Todrin, you actually recognize the name Hillcrest Jewelry. That is in the Castle Ward. It's south of you, past the marketplace. It's between here and Mother Tathlorn's House of Pleasure.
Wow. Yeah. That adds up. What? Oh,
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Sure. I'll be here.
I've got to take out the trash.
Sure. I'm gonna put this.
Well, I've got to actually go take the trash and put it out on the curb, so yeah, that's what they call it.
I'm sorry, some mic was flashing through there.
No, it's all good. I was hoping you were going to say that, and I was kind of wanted to be a little sassy there. Worry not.
The close up.
Oh, no, yeah, no, whatever. That was funny. I didn't write the name down, so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever you say. I didn't even catch that you were replaying me. Okay. Me too. I've returned.
Welcome back. It's just you so far.
What ifs?
I hope that wasn't too easy.
What's that?
The little investigation there.
No.
I meant to give some of that information from Lady Tathlorin or Lorelei and forgot. So I had it come through Amber and Kid. Why am I saying that? Damn it. You stop.
It's all good.
I have the most amazing salad.
Awesome.
It's papaya salad.
Papaya?
I don't know that I've ever had papaya before.
So it's like shredded, and then there's carrots and garlic and tomatoes and cilantro and
And
onions,
papaya?
shallots. And... Yeah, but then so it's all cold, like a chilled salad. But then there's like Thai spices in there, so it's like a cold fruit vegetable salad that has like a hot spicy aftertaste. Crazy.
That sounds pretty good.
It is a papaya hot cold salad.
Alright. Do we need to give you a minute, Kai?
Nah, moment, son.
Okay. He's
Kai's
eating
eating
a
a papaya salad.
Papaya?
salad.
A papaya.
I'm sure I've had papaya at some point, I just don't remember it.
Damn it, I'm hoping one of you will pick it up. Papaya.
Papaya.
Maybe if I say it enough, it'll be annoying enough for it to stick. And every time you go to say papaya, you'll say papaya instead.
So, Heinrich, the name Hillcrest Jewelry strikes you as a particularly successful jewelry store, especially in recent years. Other than that, what was your role? 19? Yeah, that just, you know where it is, or the general area of where it is, and you know it's popular and successful.
Popular.
Papaya? Go to hell.
Do we break casing?
I'm sorry, I'm here. Is that where you guys are headed then?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you walk down the street, past the markets, and again, the streets are filled with people celebrating greengrass. There are flowers everywhere. The streets are practically littered in rose petals and just every flower you can imagine. It's busy. So you eventually do arrive at Hillcrest Jewelry in the Castle Ward. And you approach the door, find the windows, the window curtains are all pulled shut. There's a sign on the door that reads, "Sorry, we're closed until after Christmas."
Yeah. So I don't buy it.
So the storefront, it's a 2-story building. There's a large storefront here, and you can see through. The curtains aren't like perfectly where you can't see, but inside through them you can see. The room is dark, and you don't see anyone inside from the front here. The door is locked. There are 2 windows above you, though, looking down.
So I do actually own green grass, spring.
Don't worry, I can get us in. I'm gonna pick the lock.
No, no.
Do you
Nope.
have a lockpick?
I do. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You really? You found it?
Oh my god.
The door opens. See, it's fine.
Ah. I just look around and I'm like,
I think
Well, I
we're gonna
guess
have
it's
to.
open.
I think we're gonna have to get you a set of lockpicks because I don't see. I could be wrong. I just don't see them. But I'm gonna take your word for it that you've got them. So, yeah, the door creaks open and there's a little bell that chimes, and so yeah, you are inside.
Inside. Go, go, go.
Bart, are you following him?
I walk in casually.
Okay. Breaking and entering. So,
Friend needed the door open.
the darkened sales room has a luxurious red carpet, several finely made wooden display cases, though they all appear to be empty and unlocked.
Like the door.
Well, the door was locked. These are all unlocked.
So, my friend, that door was unlocked, right?
Oh, I understand now.
That my jewelry order was ready for the party that I'm going to have. Right?
Yes, good call, good one, Totran. Here for your jewelry.
I remember that. So, yeah, let's find my jewelry.
Yes. I'm gonna start looking for any signs of.
Well,
Uh-oh.
the first thing you guys notice is the tiefling woman comes out of the back, and
Uh-oh.
she looks at all three of you and says, "What are you doing in my store?"
Devil woman!
She says,
I want to get fight.
"Roll me an insight check."
I settle my face. There's no expression. Nice roll.
She rolled a 5.
Oh,
She looks at you kind of funny. She looks terrified, and she's,
so she recognized
What?
me.
what do you mean he sent you?
Right. So, we're gonna need.
You should be answering my questions. Why are you here? What do you mean
His friend
he
is
sent-
checking on his jewelry order.
Yeah, we.
We can...
He didn't tell me anything about this.
When did you last see Danik?
She kind of narrows her eyes at you now. She says, "Get out of my shop."
Well, I'm sorry, but like you said, we're looking for jewelry, and I can't do it without my family.
Roll me an insight check.
I'm looking for it. At the mention of Sven, I want to look for that too.
All right, go ahead and roll me an insight check as well.
Aren't we looking for a guy named Sven?
Hey.
Nice.
Okay, you both see her. The room is dark, but there's enough light coming in through the curtain. You can make out this look of just horror in her eyes right now, and she just starts screaming, "Danik! Danik!
At that, I'm gonna cast, very subtly, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Is she blonde?
Like letter of flesh or something.
Yeah, you've got time to do that kind of thing right now. You do hear a door, though, that is in the back that's just opened and closed.
Y'all been listening. I'll walk toward her. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to stay calm. Nobody needs to get hurt. I just need my space.
Yeah, and as soon as you say spin, you're walking towards her, so I'm going to say you're
Yeah,
probably...
I'm like my arms are outstretched. I'm like
Yeah.
occupied her.
Yeah, Danik kind of puts his hand out and says, "We don't want any trouble. There's nothing here. You can see that. Leave our store."
It seems to me you are lying. Prove this man
Make a lion roar.
I'm just standing in front of this door, with my arms at my sides, face blank.
Oscar and Bart, roll me a perception check.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
I like this room.
Bart, you see there's a spider up in the southwest corner of the room
Nice.
that has been making its way up the wall and around the room and at a very quick pace, and it's headed your direction.
Is it like a large spider?
It'll fit in the palm of your hand, spider.
That's a big spider.
It's a big spider. It's not like a giant spider. It's a big spider.
It's notably large.
It's like a normal spider.
Yeah, it's a normal spider.
I look at it and then ask it what it's doing.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
There it is.
These dice today.
I am.
Okay. You guys all see the map, right?
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
just gonna start hitting these people?
No.
So Danik is holding his hand out.
Credit.
I thought it was funny. You got really excited.
No, you're totally right, though. That's what
So Danik is holding his hand out in front of you, and you can. He's got his other hand behind his back. Gloria, on the other, the tiefling woman, she is standing in the corner, and she looks just horrified, and she doesn't know what to do.
Okay, so, how sure am I?
Roll me a perception check.
How much?
Roll me a
do you
bloodless check.
I'm not kind anymore.
Why not?
It's hard to say what. It's really hard to say what he might have in his hand. It's dark in here. You think he probably can't see very well either, but like I said, there's just enough light in here that you can make out the two people in front of you.
So I draw my sword and I step right up into his face and I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna say, protect the life.
Well, what are you holding your action for?
I'm holding my action for an obvious sign.
Alright, now what action are you holding?
It will be
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
How tall is
Let's see.
100 punch tall.
Yeah, he's probably 5'8", 5'9". He's he looks like he's just, again, it's dark in here, but looks maybe mid-40s, graying hair, blue eyes, fair skin. Dressed very well. He, kind of looks like a merchant. He, obviously, he looks like a merchant, but well dressed, both of them. Okay. At this point, Gloria she's pushing past Danik and trying to go into the back. Are you gonna let her go? You could use your reaction for an opportunity attack if you wanted to. He's kind of between the two of you. If you were going to do anything, you'd have to get through him first.
Yeah. No, I'll
Alright, she makes her way into the back, then you guys lose sight of her. Alright, and you guys hear a door open and shut. I had to double check my spacing there. Okay, that's her. Bart, that spider on the wall is moving to you even faster now. Let's see. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Go ahead and make me a DC 11 Constitution save.
Oh.
I shouldn't tell you the DC of it until after. Okay.
Oh wait, no, bless.
Yard.
I was like, wait, what the hell is that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a D4.
+3.
This is a Constitution save.
That's a save. Right, it's there, but it's a 0 because I didn't roll it. So +3. So.
All right,
12.
you make the save then. You take 8.
Yeah.
You take 8 poison damage.
What the hell?
Damn.
So it gave you 2 dice out.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
saw it there. I was like, what is that? I don't care. Not relevant.
Very good.
Yeah,
So,
very.
yeah, you see this this spider leaps off the wall onto you and it bites you, and it hurts, but you manage to shrug off most of the poison.
That's cool.
What do you want to do, Danik? That's next. Okay. He's trying to move away too. He sees this sword in front of him and he's not wanting to mess with that. Are you gonna let him move into the back?
No,
Okay. What are you gonna do?
grab it when you start to run.
Okay. Roll me a strength check. Roll me a strength athletics. So athletics. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. Yeah, you stop him here, and you see now he's got a dagger in his hands, and when you stop him, he tries to slice into your hand.
Can we call that held action? Held action? Back to
Mm,
Look, this is what I wanted. That's my held action.
I thought you said a melee action, but a little bit. I'll tell you what, though. You did stop him, and he's not getting anywhere from where he's at right now. And you do have him cornered. He took a swipe at you with a dagger, though, and it glances off of your chainmail. And he looks really unhappy. Bart, you have a spider that is on you and trying to bite you.
Trying to bite me?
Yeah, he's done it and he's trying again.
Ah, okay. I was like, he is biting me. What are you talking about? Okay, so
He was trying to do it again.
So I am carrying a quarterstaff, and it is pretty much like a black stick. It's like a piece of bamboo, but it's not ridged.
Right.
So, and then it's got a purple ribbon around it that's the same color as my cloak. So I'm just, as it bites me, I'm just like, ah! And I just spin it in the air and just kind of like smack myself with it. Unfortunately.
Trying to kill the fighter?
Don't forget your bless.
Oh, yes. Hold on, I need to make sure this is right, because it's never right. It's not! See, it wasn't right there. It was on +1. Which isn't even with my proficiency, so what the hell? Oh, because it was taking it from my strength, which is -1. I can use a quarterstaff as a finesse weapon, right?
I don't think it counts as a finesse weapon.
Oh, it's just melee?
I think it's a strength weapon, yeah. It might
Bummer.
be finesse for a monk, I'm not sure, but that's complicating things, never mind.
I see.
What you got?
I need to fix it real quick. Hold on.
No problem.
What the hell? Why? Oh, because it's hiding. I was like, it won't let me, but it's...
Yeah, just give me the numbers and I'll tell you. I don't have a icon for him.
Well, I have to fix it for the future anyway. There we go. Okay. Haha! Magic! That is bad. Okay, so why do I have advantage? Disadvantage. Why do I have disadvantage?
I don't know that you do.
It says I have disadvantage.
No, you shouldn't.
That's weird. Okay, let me try. I don't have a target. That's whatever. I'm just gonna roll. 5.
Total?
No, 6 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Spider! That's a spider!
It smells like my arm.
Do you want to try to move it all? It is on you, so it's gonna go where you go.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oscar, help me!
Oscar, do you want to help him? He's batting a spider.
So I was talking to the spider as it was going down. Did it ever respond to me? I guess it was focused on Bart.
Let's see.
I rolled a like a 4 to. Yeah, 4, 9 total for animal handling. Which is probably why he just poisoned my friend.
You didn't hear it speak. You didn't hear it answer you in any shape, form, or fashion. It just seems pissed off.
Okay, do I not? Okay, I do have cure wounds. He looks wounded. Oh, he's still behind me, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So much for that idea. I am going to pick it off of him.
Okay.
Or smack it off of him. I already have my quarterstaff out, so...
Sure.
Can only go well.
Uh-oh. Am I about to get hit?
Oh,
again?
shit, yeah!
Doesn't sound like it.
Finding my D4 here. Hold on.
Sure.
So difficult to pick up. Oh, yeah!
So you guys see this spider take a
Ow.
huge hit. Roll me some damage, Kai.
Oh, this is getting no damage at all. Holy crap. Oh, damn!
All right, you guys
I know, right?
see this.
Wait a minute. What? Hold on.
That's a
not
good question.
correct at all.
Why?
Why is my strength 4?
I have no idea.
That must have been what I hit earlier. I typed something and...
Okay, that's wrong. Yeah. Remember what it was before? Because I don't.
It would have to be the 14. No, it would be 15 because I have a plus to it.
All right. So it's a +2 to that.
That's
then.
not right.
Whoops! How'd we get to? We had a +73 there
we
for a
go.
second.
That looks better. Yeah. So
So yeah,
8 damage.
8 damage. All right. You guys are both, Bart and Oscar, amazed to see the spider take this hit, fall to the ground, and it's still moving.
Wait, what? Oh,
Ah!
it's a spider. Damn, spider bro.
Spider Bro! Wow,
All right.
Don't congratulate the spider!
All right, Todrin, this guy just assaulted a noble. How do you want to handle that?
Thoroughly. I'm gonna take a sword. I want to just smash this guy in the face.
Sure.
Hard as I can.
All right. Yeah. Right in the face. Whoa, deja vu. Okay, go ahead.
This is not deja vu, is it?
No, I had this weird moment of deja vu just then. It was weird. Go ahead. hmm I'm gonna point out, I don't think that's non-lethal damage if that's what you're going for. Would it be? So you're adding... Yeah. I keep pushing the push to talk button and I'm...
You're right.
Right.
Non-radiant.
Sure. I forgot music. Yeah, he kind of staggers back and he just kind of wipes his face off with the back of the hand that's holding the dagger, and he's getting into a fighting stance that he doesn't exactly look like the kind of guy that knows his way around a dagger.
Okay. I'm gonna step over to the other side.
Okay. The room beyond you can see now with him in between. You can see. Let's see. That looks like about what you can probably see from there, I think. With him in the way and everything. Okay. Anything else? All right. Roll me a perception check, Todrin. Okay. You hear what sounds like another door slam, and that's all. That actually sounded like it was the same floor. Oscar, you just knocked the spider off of your friend Bart, so it's going to turn its attention onto you.
Joke's on him. I'm taller than he is.
That is true, but does a 17 pass your armor class?
I wouldn't use the word pass. It's not strong enough of a word.
All right. Roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you take 6 poison damage.
It burns.
Todrin, you can see your friends are having trouble with something back there.
I really am like expecting them to hit this guy on the other side. And
Right.
hear crazy noises.
I want.
Let's go help! I
I
got it.
Ouch!
Both of you can roll me a opportunity attack if you want.
Crap battle.
Yeah. They're totally getting into this. Music.
Ah, 10.
Yeah, Bart takes a swing at it, but he just hits the wall instead as this thing's trying to run away. Oscar, go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh, so good. Oh, so good.
So, Oscar, you hit it again really hard, but this thing is still going. You see it scurry across the floor. It's not very fast though, but it is running across the floor.
I know what
And
I'm gonna do.
it's now underneath the that display case in the middle of the room. Danik is going to take another swing at you, Adrin. This time he manages to sneak this dagger in between some of your armor.
What is happening?
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, sorry.
So many things. Okay, so I passed the concentration check.
Oh, that was for your bless.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he's managed to stick this knife in somewhere where so now he's up to attempted murder of a noble. Bart.
All right. So where did the spider go?
Sorry, what was that?
Where did the spider go?
If you move to here, he is up underneath the display case now, so it's going to be difficult to hit him.
Oh, it's on ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you make a melee attack against him, it will be a disadvantage. Is what I'm getting at.
Burn it all.
No.
No. Damn, you're a reasonability.
Instead, I'm gonna run to the middle of the room here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna yell at Danik. Just call off your spider, you stupid. Yeah, what's the word? You
Arachnid.
stupid familiar. And I just point my little glowy orb with the fish of jewels inside of it, and it just fills with green fire.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Ooh, intimidation. That was unintentional. A little bit. I expected results. Calm down.
Danik seems a little distracted by Todrin in his face and doesn't pay you any mind.
Okay, well, I'm holding my action for the spider, just in case it comes out from under that stupid cabinet.
Absolutely.
What are you holding?
My fireball. Firebolt.
I was fixing to say, good God.
Just a
No,
spider.
I'm evocation. You guys would be okay. The fire would mold around us, and it would be all right. The
Yeah,
rest
and
of the room, I don't care.
The burning building wouldn't hurt us at all.
No, we would be all right.
You're okay. Harmless burning building.
I cast burning building.
Harmless house fire. Yes.
I just see what I posted to Discord.
Holy shit, you guys.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Bart versus the spider.
All right. Anything else, Bart?
Got the name right.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that's it.
All right. Oscar, anything? What you want to do?
So I chase this spider doing the kind of like trying to step on it constantly as I move forward. Kind of.
Right.
I assume I don't get it, so it's under the
No.
thing.
Yeah, it's under the table.
Is this just like what happened to the map? Is this just a normal table? Like,
it's a
can
display
I see
case.
under it, or
yeah, it's up under it. It's on 4 legs. It's but like I said, it's got like a glass case on top where presumably jewelry would be placed, but currently it's empty. It is up
okay?
underneath the table though. Like you can see it, but
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and unconsciously put my quarterstaff on the top of the thing as I get down on my knees and then try to look up. I'm gonna basically lay down so I can look up at the bottom of the thing and see if I can find the spider.
okay, so you would be prone then.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that and have no problem. So
I'm gonna punch him.
all right.
I punch it.
You want to get bit in the eyes? That's how you get bit in the eyes. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Aye. Punch away. Punchy.
Technically, it shouldn't be +4. It didn't give me it because I just did a strength check rather than an attack.
That'll do it. So you would have how's a punch work?
It's like 1d4 plus strength, or is it just 1d4?
I think it's just 1 plus your strength modifier. I'm not sure.
Same thing either way. 3.
Yeah. Okay. Again, this thing, it's still moving.
I'm gonna try to grapple it. Well, I already made an attack. Never mind.
I
was gonna try and like punch it and keep it in place, kind of thing.
I would let you try to go ahead and grapple it. Yeah.
Just hold it against the wall with your fists.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check.
Athletics, add 2 to that, so 16. Or no, yeah, it would be 14.
Okay. Yeah. You've managed to grab a hold of it, and
Bart, I got it.
yeah. So Todrin, wait, is there anything else before I move on?
No.
Okay, Todrin, you see Oscar drop to the floor and reach under the table and say, "I got it." But in front of you,
what's going on?
in front of you, Danik looks like he's coming in for another swing of this dagger.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all this has.
Yeah.
The thought in the back of my mind is what the fuck is going on back there. I have a dagger in my face. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to kill him now? Okay.
Warn my patients.
Sure. Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that definitely hits him. That hits him twice over.
At this time.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Ha. Ha.
Sure. Oh yeah. You have killed him. You take the sword and you swing it, and it carves deep into his midsection, and his entrails start falling out all over the floor. And he's done for. Yeah, he's done for.
I imagine the sword coming up to his gun, like flash. I turn and I look back at you guys. And I'm like, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find the thing.
Yeah, you see there's a door behind the stairs, and you see the stairs going up onto the second floor, and from here you can see this much of, up the stairs, and there's a window upstairs that you can see from here. And in here, it looks like this is probably yes. In here, this appears to be a dining room. There's nice wooden table, matching chairs are centered in one wall. Features a bookcase. There's a table that has some unlit candelabra and some broadsheet papers on it. Right. Okay. Roll me a strength check. Athletics, rather. Ouch. So, roll me a dexterity check.
Okay.
A dex save, rather. Dexterity save.
It's like you stepped wrong, and instead of stepping right, you stepped on your ankle.
Oh yeah, you do not slip on, break your ankle or anything. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
The let's see. Where's she doing? Give me just a sec. Okay. Yes, he did.
He tried to stab you.
Several times. Several times.
Let's see. She's up to.
Nothing
So-
says I'm nefarious like trying to stab someone.
Yeah. Oscar, you are holding on to this spider as it tries to bite you again. 22. So that's a hit.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it
mean, I
rolled
guess
a
I am
22.
holding it.
Under your fist?
Roll me a Constitution save.
Well, damn.
Alright, here goes.
It looks hurt. Like, yeah, you're good.
Ah, 3 dice.
Oh,
How much fucking poison does this thing have?
a lot. So that's gonna be 7 points of damage. So yeah, it rolled a 1, a 6, and a 6.
For being outdone by a spider!
Let's see. It's gonna. I don't know why that's changed. Huh.
Yeah, that last time it was just the wounded heavy rather than the numbers.
Oh, that's always the way to bring up the party sheet. I can see health bar. Oh, there's
Oh
So,
yeah, don't see
you
it
see
on the party sheet.
You see it then?
Yeah.
You're good? Okay. Let's see. It is going to. It has turned invisible. It's still in your hands, but it's invisible.
Okay.
Bart. Oscar is holding the spider, but you just saw it go invisible.
Bart, take
What?
this. It's killing me.
Oh no, he's got it in his hands.
Yeah, he has it in his hands.
No, I don't.
But
I just
it is-
am holding out my clenched claw at you.
I can't see it, but I know where it's at, right?
Oh yeah, you know it's in his hands. Yeah.
Okay, so can I hit it with magic missile?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna hold my orb up and I'm just like, just hold it still, Oscar! And it glows purple and then just 3 flashes of light and it just, little flying missiles, let's see here.
Alright. I am loving this fight.
So I roll for each missile.
Yeah. I don't think so, but do you roll just the once? I think you roll once. Okay. I will tell you that you kill it. And what you see is first there's just a splatter of just black, just like black goo, as this thing is just crushed in Oscar's hands. But what you see isn't a spider. It is, well, you see this creature in Oscar's hands now, as it is just melting away into this black ichor.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That explain why that thing was so tough.
Demon spawn. And then I'm gonna run after Todran.
Technically, that was-
Todran! Alright, so I get there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's me.
Okay. Oscar, what do you want to do?
I am gonna heal myself.
All right.
So, wiping the ichor all across my chest, I'm gonna cast Cure.
Oh man, that is gonna stink.
Nice. What are those things from the Sword of Truth? The beasts with the flies.
I remember Brad.
Get up and recover my horse down.
Okay.
Oh man, that's
Good
gonna
move.
bother me.
It'll take half your movement to stand up, but you still have 15 feet of movement.
I mean, everything sounds quiet though.
For right now, the only thing you hear is Todran kicking at the door on the other side of the wall.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, kind of resting a little bit, and then look to see if there's any jewels that look like the one on Todran's head.
Okay. The only thing you see in here is empty jewel cases. There's no jewelry in any of them.
That's not at all suspicious.
A gar.
A clue! Aha!
A gar!
God!
All right.
Stupid.
So, Todran, what do you want to do?
Yes, I want to open this back door.
What's in the rest of this room, real quick?
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, all you see in here is that there's a bookshelf in the corner, and there's a table there with an unlit candelabra. There's a table in the middle of the room with several chairs around it. And from where you guys are now, you can see there's what looks like could be the kitchen in the other room there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll try to
It is locked.
lock. Okay. I'm gonna try to smash like four, dodge, wall, like,
Sure. Okay.
Damn.
Let's call it an attack roll.
Don't roll a 1. You'll hit the brick and break your sword.
Oh yeah, you break the door open easily with that. I'm not even gonna make you roll the damage for it. With a nat 20, yeah.
Cha-ching! Pop!
So, yeah, you pop that door open, and now you see there's a door, cellar door.
And it's shut.
Yeah, it is shut.
I yell back to Parker, Bert, they're down here! And I'm gonna, and it's my 30 there.
Okay, it is also locked.
Oh, okay. Try to open the door. It's locked.
Yeah.
It's locked, man, I can't.
From here you can hear screaming from below. Just go away!
Yeah.
All right, Bart.
Right on. I run up next to Todrin. Watch out, Todrin! And I hold up my orb and I cast Firebolt at
All
the
right.
lock.
Okay.
Four.
The attack roll was a 4.
Hold on.
Plus, what?
9.
All you
I
seem to do
rolled a
is
4.
all you seem to do is scorch the wood.
I'm still learning.
I'm sorry. This doesn't normally happen.
Fuck. I feel like Rand. Ha! I'm trying.
Oscar.
I still hear the pounding and
Yeah,
the
you-
embarrassment.
You hear this loud crash.
Whatever.
And yeah, you hear a loud crash, and then you hear them. What sounds like a fireball going or a firebolt going off. So yeah.
Oh no.
I can't
Later
see the
on we'll
squares
have
of this carpet.
fireballs.
Hear the sounds and performance anxiety.
Fuck all of you.
Definitely performance.
Okay. So yeah.
So they're
Sound
in
of
that
deep
little area.
sighs.
Trying to go down to the cellar. Another door there.
Sorry, what was the first part of that?
So south of Todrin is another door they're trying
Right.
to get through.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to go down into a cellar.
I'm gonna do a quick visual investigation of this room. See if there's anything interesting.
You spot some newspapers on the table. There's some books on the bookshelf. As you're going through the books, or just giving a quick once-over, nothing really stands out. It looks like there's some adventure books, maybe some romance novels, reference books, that kind of thing. The broadsheets sitting on the table, you see one, the one on top, says it's a, let's see, it's called the Shark. It's a satirical broadsheet featuring wax-cut illustrations lampooning popular people and current events. It's currently open to a page showing a drawing of the Black Viper in a tight leather catsuit sneaking past a pair of sleeping watch constables with a bag of stolen loot.
Sorry,
Yeah, she
you said a
is.
lot of words there. I don't know what
No
really-
shit, seriously.
Sorry.
The fuck is a wax sheet? Well, that I know. National Lampoon.
The broadsheet, it's like a newspaper. It's called the Shark Rover.
I'm sorry, the what?
The shark roller.
It's a word. Had to
I didn't
stick
make-
like salami in your
The
mouth as
shark
you're speaking
roller
it.
on the lampooning.
I didn't make the name. You can blame Chris Perkins or Ed Greenwood. I don't care.
Oh my god.
So
Dark
it's,
Roller, yeah.
it features illustrations that are making fun of popular people and current events.
It's basically like a Mad magazine. Just,
Yeah, pretty much. And the picture that you see is it's the Black Viper, this famous cat burglar that she's dressed in this tight leather cat suit, and she's sneaking past a pair of sleeping watch constables with just this large bag of loot slung over her shoulder.
Wow.
Yes, it's satire essentially. There are two others there if you want to take a look at them.
Maybe next turn.
Wow.
All right. You can, Todrin, you still hear the woman just shouting, "Just leave us alone! Leave my husband and I alone!"
Oh.
That does cause me to stop for a second.
So you're single?
Oh,
What did you say?
So you're single?
Oh my god! I'm trying to be
Oh my god, I love this so much. I am so happy right now. Can you believe I thought about throwing this particular quest out? I'm loving
well,
this.
You just fucked Hein's whole paladin thing.
Drop my sword, walk away.
Oh.
So
That'd be awesome.
I yelled downstairs, I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to get that out of here.
Oh.
I swear we told him that. No, I yelled, nobody else needs to be hurt. Just let us in so we can save a friend.
She says, roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage. And I'm gonna tell you
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you the DC on this is gonna be really high.
Okay.
And
That was
yeah,
hilarious.
mine is really high right now.
What I do though. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I killed him and I might get away with it.
It was 19.
What'd you get? Yeah, it's not gonna do it. She's still down there just screaming.
Alright, I'm going to slam my sword to that lock.
Alright. Roll me an attack.
Made me cry.
You're welcome.
You made me feel feelings.
I'm gonna say that I was not expecting that, and that was great.
Just the momentary, leave my husband alone, and then you're just like, ugh, my balls. I can feel them somewhere in my chest.
Yeah, so 14.
Yeah, that'll do it. You wanna roll damage? Excuse me. Yeah, you pop the lock on this one too. For the record, swords are not meant to be used for crowbars, but this one seems to be doing the job.
Breaking down all the doors. And I'm
So yeah,
usually flinging little embers.
you pop the you pop the door open and free to go down if you want to.
Yeah, I want to leave myself bottle with this.
Whoop! What happened? 10. Do you see where you are on the map? Okay.
There. Oh my god! Holy shit!
Well, Sven's dead.
And you see Gloria here, and Todrin, I need you to roll me a dex save. You guys are awful. I love it. Oh, is that it? So here's what you guys see at the top.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! Oh.
Bart, you're standing there watching, and Oscar, you can see this from where you are as well. The cellar door that Todrin has just gone down into just suddenly erupts with fire.
Oh no.
There is fire just climbs up the ceiling and just fills this. From your point of view, Todrin, the Gloria reaches her hands out, and she'd been waiting for you to come down. She had prepared a spell, and she cast Burning Hands
I'm
and
glad
dealt
you went first.
12 points of damage to you.
Ow! Ow! Damn it! Damn it, woman!
You still got movement.
Yeah, so literally that's what I say. You just hear, blam! Damn it, woman! I'm literally just gonna roll past her.
Okay.
On my feet, face.
All right.
Fuck.
She casts another spell, and suddenly, all of you, even you guys on top, you guys are enveloped in darkness. The entire room goes dark.
Oh, this will be perfect.
Well,
Okay,
that's
have I got
cool.
the size on that right? Yeah.
Wait. Oh, dark. Okay, yes, that's fine.
Because I know I fucked that up the first time. So.
No, a little smaller. 1 block smaller. Nope.
Oh yeah, it would just be 2 in every
That's like
way.
17 and a half. You need 3. Yeah? There doesn't need to be a center one. So it'd be that one, because this is 1... Nope, that's the same size.
Yeah, that looks better there.
Nope, a little bit bigger.
God damn it.
There we go. No, that's bigger.
I
How do you
don't
draw
know.
the line? Isn't it Control V? V? It's,
Control and both buttons. There's Control for circle, S for square, and then Alt for line. Or Alt for arc.
I don't know. I'm tired of fucking with it.
It's the entire room.
Yeah. So you guys, both sides see this.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it an orb consuming?
Yeah,
the
it
cells
is
as
an
well?
it is an orb that it goes through the floor, the whole thing. It is all the way around all of. Actually, Oscar, let's see. I think you're outside of it, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're outside of it. So, you just see this black just abyss appear in front of you, Oscar. Bart, what do you want to do?
I'm just. And I just back out into Oscar.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, excuse me. And I back out, and I'm just like, all right, well, this is the only exit, right? Right. And I just stand here, and I prepare Scorching Ray.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Oscar, what do you want to do?
So as soon as I see the fire start to climbing up the stairs and everything, I'm going to use Druidcraft to spawn some corn in the fire and make some popcorn.
Okay.
So, just as everything goes dark, there's going to start being popping sounds.
All right. Anything else?
I'm then... Oh, I forgot to do this. Hold on. And then I will also cure wounds on
Sure.
my friend Bart, because he still looks
Yeah, he looks like he's been hurt.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah.
why, thank you.
Where is it? Here it is.
V. One.
That's Vivi's distant relative.
Wow.
By the way, on her turn, I didn't hear her. Right?
So far as you know, she is right where you left her. Yeah. You still can't see her. It's going to be disadvantaged to attack her, but as far as you know, she is right where you left her. By the way, I'm sorry about your eyebrows.
Oh god, that would be like a mortal wound.
There's still impeccable damage.
What eyebrows?
Yeah, so I'm going to touch myself on the shoulder, not that lay on hands on myself.
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yes, you have.
Yeah, I just roll out.
Well, yeah, there is actually. There are, aside from the pentagram on the floor, you see there is a table at the tip of it that is, there's a, let's see. That's the wrong one. Excuse me. The circle is drawn in blood. You see a smoldering brazier. The other one is on the other side of the table. It's obscured by the darkness, but you saw two of them when you first came in the room.
Told you.
There is a small table upon which sits a small fiendish idol. There's a ritual book, a dagger, and some gold dragons that are sitting on the table there. You also see there is a table with a box. Looks like that's probably a jeweler's tools and stuff laying on the table there. And at the far end of the room, on the south wall, you see what looks like a vault door.
Oh. Ruh-roh.
Okay. Yeah, I just yell out. Don't kill her! Don't go! And I'm going to stand there. I guess I'll move down towards the vault.
Okay. Anything else? Everybody roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oscar, you can hear, you all hear this, but only Oscar's the one to be able to make out which way she's going. You hear her going up the stairs, and seems like she has left the cellar.
So like on the same floor as us?
Yeah, you think she's on the same floor as you now. Mark.
Damn it. Well, fuck. Holding that spell burns that spell slot still, doesn't
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Thought so. That was cool. Well, I'm just gonna curse aloud. Just damn it! Come out here, Gloria! I don't know her name. Come out here, tiefling! That makes me sound asshole. Okay, I'm alright. Whatever, that's what I said.
It's okay. Yeah, that poor kid. If only he knew how devilish she were.
And I'm going... I'm going to prepare... a firebolt.
Okay.
purple fire. Yay. Grr.
Eager.
Eager.
You guys, Oscar. I'm not gonna make it roll to the end. Just use what you had. Oscar, you can hear what sounds like flapping of wings, and
What?
something has flown down into the cellar again.
What?
God damn it.
No!
Oh, you're a spider or a
Okay, Oscar, what do you want to do?
person.
Alright,
Damn
I'm
it.
confused. Todd was just coming up for some popcorn, and then he flew back down the stairs, as far as I can tell.
I'm gonna like popcorn.
Yeah.
Or Eternal Black.
I'm going to. Oh, well, can't see that. I'm gonna go check out the kitchen.
Okay.
Do we have popcorn?
So ignore the edge of the circle there because that's on the other side of the room. But in the kitchen, you see low flames in the hearth that are lighting the room. There's a stack of dishes on the counter, along with the wine goblets. The pitcher beside them still has some wine in it. Other than that, nothing really especially remarkable.
No salt back here.
Todrin?
Okay,
Now you did not hear this thing come in the room with you, just for the record.
okay, what is this ball
What you see before you is there's a sturdy metal door that's looks like it's steel. It looks like just a really good vault door.
Is there an obvious keyhole?
You do see a keyhole. When you pull on the door, however, it doesn't move. It's clearly locked.
So
Yeah, you think this would take some doing.
I'm gonna fucking dive back into where I thought was last.
Okay.
Alright.
Not yet.
My sword is up. I'm ready to fight.
Okay. Are you preparing an action then?
Well, kind of. My sword is up, ready to see, and I'm running forward until I'm ready to fight.
Okay.
If I get there and I don't get there, I just fall.
Right. So you don't hit her, but you do, however, take an attack. And this actually has advantage because this motherfucker can see in magical darkness.
Like, in the face.
Well, he has advantage because he's hidden from you and you don't even know he's...
Oh.
Whoop, that was the wrong thing. That is a 21 and a 14. So the 21 hits you. You guys should feel lucky because I forgot to do his initial piercing damage before I did the poison damage. So, Todrin, you get to experience both.
Oh, good.
That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage to you. So you're up to 6. I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Gotta get that poison.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
Wow.
That's like your third one. You were not the one.
So you take 12 points of poison damage from that. You're hurting bad.
On my turn?
That is on your turn. He was waiting for you.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Swing behind me and whatever the fuck here's the fuck out of it.
Absolutely, it'll be at a disadvantage, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna point out, I think you guys know this. This is not looking good.
If only I had Dispel Magic.
Yeah. Alright. So, man, they made their thing well with this. Now they
Mhm.
can't do nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, whoa. The disadvantage is 21, not bad. Yeah, his AC is 13, so go ahead and roll me some damage.
Ooh, baby. I'm gonna. I don't know what this is, but I know it's hurt.
Yeah. Absolutely, go for it.
Kidding me?
One! I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 1.
So it is 1.5 is 6 plus 4 is 1.5.
Okay. The slashing damage. Well, let's see. Considering this is a smite, that's considered a magical attack, right? So,
Or radiant damage.
Kai, does the initial slashing damage count as magical? He does that? I don't think it does. I think it just counts for the radiant damage.
Yeah, because is it?
Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
just a
give
normal
them to me
sword.
separately, because the first one is going to be halved. So that's 3.
Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Damage is radiant.
Alright, and how much is it?
So 3 initial
Right.
plus 4 is normal.
Okay. Whatever it was, you just hear horrible screech. You don't know if it's alive or dead, though.
Okay.
What was the question? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, move so I can watch the
Not in the darkness. Not in the darkness.
Oh,
You have
really?
to, for an opportunity attack, you have to be able to see it.
That's fair.
That's what we did last time, though. I can double check that if you
Pretty
want me
sure
to.
that's-
I agree.
Kai, what was that?
I'm pretty sure that you can see is in that role.
Okay. I think so, too. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's you? Right. From Oscar and Bart, from behind the table, you can just hear this woman screaming, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Where's my husband?"
Yeah, no, that's outside that doorway.
You guys do, however, when she yells, get a pinpoint on her position. She is behind the table there, between the bookcase and the table. So.
And that 10 that's still darkness?
Yeah, it's still dark, but you know where she's at from the yelling. Bart.
All right, well, at that, I'm going to point my firebolt at her.
It'll still be at disadvantage. I just want to...
Okay, really quickly, though, when she yells, is that enough for me to detect her, to shoot at her?
Yeah.
Okay, so not with my action, though, with my held action. That's what I meant.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it. You guys need all the help you can get.
Yeah, we're getting boned. Because this one isn't, what do you call it? That you can see. It's a target within range.
Oh, okay.
That sucks.
How'd you do? That's gonna miss.
Oh, wait, yeah, inspiration.
Go for it.
That's
It'll
still
only
with
work on-
disadvantage, though, right?
Yeah, it would still be with disadvantage. It would replace one of your rolls.
What am I doing? Panic! Wait, so I still roll disadvantage, okay. I hope this works. Yay! Hit her once!
Alright. Roll me some damage.
I need to find a D10. Yeah! Purple fire fires into the darkness.
Alright. Yeah, you...
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, it's still my turn now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah! Ha ha!
It tastes strange.
Oh wait, no, disadvantage still.
Yeah, it'll still be at disadvantage, but you have hit her.
One time. Here we go again. Ugh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, I need to roll her a...
Yeah!
I need to roll her a Constitution check, too. Yeah, she's good. That was an 18.
Break the concentration.
Ugh. Concentration.
19. She's still good. She's still holding that darkness up.
Alright, well that was me.
Okay. So you don't...
That's what I tried.
You're not going to be able to take a swing at it, but you guys all hear something flapping its wings, and it has gone upstairs. It has come through the door, and it has gone through the cellar door. It has gone through the door, that other door, the cellar agent's door, and it is going upstairs.
Oh,
He cannot see it. Even though it comes out of the darkness just briefly, he can't see it. Seems to have been turned invisible.
Those fucking things.
Oscar.
Hey, lady, be careful. It's dark. I'm gonna help her out by casting Entangle so that she doesn't trip on anything.
Okay.
So like, all the books come flying off the thing, and the chairs kind of rearrange themselves around her and everything. However, it is a 20-foot radius, so it catches Flyboy trying to go up the stairs too. It's basically as big as this whole room. So,
Is it say target? No, you can target the
Yeah, it's an area, but he's already upstairs.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's flying.
so creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw. Why did that roll?
Those fucking 19s.
Does that count, or do I have to roll manual? Well, okay, I guess it's because it's her rolling, not me. So,
If you want me to, I can roll it myself.
I mean that's fine.
Okay.
So basically, the entire room here is there's just furniture
Yeah.
all trying to.
I
down
will
there.
give her a concentration check, which she fails.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
Fuck that shit.
Oh,
All of a sudden, it's like, oh.
And you just see her eyes go wide as she realizes she's just lost concentration.
oh my god. I need to wait. Knock her out.
Todd.
Suddenly I
Oh,
can see,
oh shit!
and there's nothing
Yeah.
here.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry about your husband, and I run over to give her a hug.
Are you married to that body on the floor over there?
Basically, be a grapple.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem. Toddrin, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna follow the sound. So if I turn,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25. Yeah, and you see Oscar standing over this woman. She looks like she's just horrified, and he's about to go in for a hug.
I know who I want to hit. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna run in with this thing, and yeah, it's pretty clear. I'm gonna go for
Okay.
I'm running at
Sure.
her, I'm up, down.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. My command is silence.
And all of a sudden, the screaming stops.
Yeah. Staring down at her. I could have.
All right.
silence worked.
Oscar, you're closer. She was about to cast a spell, but when that happens, she pulls the dagger out of her waistband, and she's gonna go after Oscar.
She's a demon worshiper. She knows there's no getting caught.
Yeah.
It's either fight or die.
Yeah, she takes a swing at Oscar. It's feeble. She is.
Oh, you poor thing. Come
She's
here.
very outmatched, and she is well aware of it. Let's see. Yeah, she knows she's got nowhere to go, so she's gonna stand there, standing her ground, and she's holding this dagger out in front of her between you and her. Bart.
All right, I'm gonna charge up the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
One.
So you enter a hallway with a staircase leading down to the lower. At the end of the hall, there's a painting of a well-dressed human man and a tiefling woman. Other than that, it's just stairs, doors, and the window right there next to you.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action to dash. So, 5.
Sure.
Can I open this door?
Yes, it's unlocked.
Okay, I open the door. What is inside?
And this appears to be the bedroom, because it's
What's it?
the bed. Yeah, the room is dominated by a large bed, flanked by 2 nightstands. At one end of the room, there's a vanity with a mirror. Let's see. There's a lockbox on the floor next to the vanity. Yeah, that's the lockbox. And that's all you see in here.
Then I run over here. That's the rest of my movement. Can I open this door too?
Yes, you may.
No, I'm not gonna open this door.
Oh.
No. No.
Can I? Yes, I can. Well,
Alright, so I just stop at this door and I'm just like, and my hand is just kind of like twitching over the handle. Yes.
That'll work. Yeah, let's go with that. Roll me a perception check. Bart.
Me?
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. The imp rolled a 6. So you hear this thing flapping its wings behind you. It's still invisible, but I'm not going to give it advantage on the attack because you're aware it's there.
Ah, balls. Come on, armor.
It rolled a 1.
Yeah!
Okay. So, it's... I'll tell you what happens here. When you hesitate at the door, it thinks you're going through the door, and it slams face first into the door above you.
Nice.
You just... When it does, it loses concentration on its invisibility, and you just see this imp that's just kind of going down the door. So it is in front of you, and that was its move. So
Abomination.
Oscar,
Group
she's
hug.
trying to stab
I'm
you.
gonna grapple both of them.
Okay, Todd, roll me a strength save, or no, a
Strength
check. Yes, my mistake. She rolled a 12. Ooh, yes, you've got her.
wow.
You've got him too.
Come on in here, buddy.
My sword awkwardly waving outside the
All right, what do you want to do with them? Now that you've got them both.
It's gonna be okay. It's. Don't worry.
Todrin, you are grappled by Oscar, along with her.
wow. Remembering when you said, last session about never being surprised about anything with Oscar, I'm just going to drop my sword and try to grab her back.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. This is with advantage.
If he tries to get out of the hook or something, I'm gonna let him.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm right up in his face. We're all up together.
Unless you roll a 1, because she did. That's my second one in a row.
Just roll two
yeah.
ones.
You disarm her. That dagger clatters to the floor, and she again just deer in the headlights right now. And then it occurs to you, she's a spellcaster.
She's still silent, right?
Is she? Command only lasts one turn, doesn't it? I could be mistaken.
Oh, one round straight. I fucking know that. Well, on
You're
board.
You're gonna learn the hard way. Sorry.
I learned the hard way. Yep, okay, yeah. So I got a third factor, and I'm like, yes, she's helpless. Get her,
What are you gonna do about that, bitch?
get her, Oscar.
So, here's what she's gonna do about that. She's gonna try. She's going to try to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
I'm gonna look up the grapple rules just real quick because I'm not sure how this affects her ability to use somatic. Grappled.
Magic missile. She just flicks this off.
I don't see anything here that says this affects her ability, but I'm gonna roll her a check to see if she's able to cast the spell anyway.
I would say if there were any somatic components, she has
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Right. She rolled pretty good on it. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you guys advantage on the save. Burning Hands.
Oh damn!
She's gonna try and catch both of you in this, so I need a dex save with advantage from both of you. You get the advantage because you have her grappled. So you are interrupting her ability to cast the spell very well.
Oh, still out of bless.
It's a dex save.
The D4s are impossible to pick up. There you go.
Fuck you, Steve.
Sorry. I'm not used to not having my push to talk. Oscar, you make it. Todrin, you do not.
I love it though.
Yeah, this is a lot more comical.
Todrin, you're gonna take the full 9.
Yeah, brother. So good though.
Yep,
Barely.
just
Oh my
barely.
indeed.
Damn.
Oh!
Oscar,
Got this. Okay.
yeah, Oscar, you take 4 points out of her 9. And she just shouts at you. Let's see. She just shouts, "I serve the Lord of Nessus in this life and the next."
Can't hear you over the roaring flame.
What?
I'm not there.
I serve the Lord of Nessus in this life and the next. Or what she says. I say it's Nessus.
Oh.
I don't know it. I'll look it up later.
Yes.
Bart,
Uh,
this one is technically in front of you, but I'm not going to bother with it on the map. Because he's against like the door and he's a tiny creature, so.
alright. So I turn around. And, yeah, I'm still looking at this thing, just like, blasted thing! And I'm going to cast Magic Missile on it.
Sure.
Chufa! Yeah.
Nice. Killed it 3 times.
Yeah, you see this thing kind of gets crushed with the magic missile, and it too kind of dissolves into this ichor as there's this horrible stench of like brimstone and sulfur as it just
Lovely.
melts into the floor.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
And then I'm gonna turn around and open this door.
He's in here. Don't put the camera.
Okay. Yeah, in here, this appears to be like a study. The door creaks open, and there's a plush couch in front of an unlit fireplace with a pair of tall bookcases. There you go. Do you want to move into the room?
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Beware.
Yeah. Yeah. You see there's a desk there with an open book on it.
25, 30. I'm gonna investigate the desk, but that's my turn.
Yeah, we'll come back to that as soon as we finish.
Right.
Oscar, what do you do? She has just fried you both, and she looks like she's going to try something else now.
I am dexterous. So I have a thing. All right. So okay. I'm gonna bop her in the face with my quarterstaff, while at the same time, kind of side hip grinding up against Todd to make him feel better.
Doesn't work. Not
Oh,
very effective.
it's gonna work. So, punchy time. It is 20 and a 4. Oh. I
Good
was
old staff.
too concentrated on that. And then,
No, wait.
oh, inspiration, yes.
Yeah, you've got inspiration. Or did you already use yours? Wait, did you already use yours? Okay.
I just took it off.
All right.
That's better.
Gotta be that. Word. Every time.
Yeah, you just hear this sickening crack as his quarterstaff lands right in her face.
Yes.
Yeah, you just watch as her head just snaps back and she drops to the floor like a rock.
I'm sorry.
All right.
And is the Balm of the Summer Court. Is my special druidic ability that I use to heal and give you temporary hit points that we totally don't need anymore.
Okay. So, as the tiefling woman falls dead to the floor, everything kind of goes quiet. You all stop and listen. You don't hear any more flapping. There don't appear to be any more killer spiders. Just be quiet. What do you want to do?
Investigate the book.
Yeah, Todd. I think you're the same thing. Come on, Oscar.
Okay. Bart,
I
let's
follow.
do you first. Since you already said you wanted this, go ahead. We an investigation check.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
So the first thing you notice is there's a lot of books here that it's mostly historical. There's a small number of like adventure and romance novels, but not many. This appears to be more the important stuff up here. Most of the books are related to the Nine Hells, the Blood War, and Fiendish Pacts. The leather-bound book on the table in front of you What languages do you speak?
I speak Dwarven, Elvish, Draconic, and Common.
Okay, this book is written in a language you do not understand, but roll me a religion check. Okay.
Okay.
This is not terribly difficult to discern considering the topic material of everything else here. You assume this is probably written in Infernal.
Gotcha. So I stuffed that book in my book bag.
Okay. Anything else
Any
you wanna
other
do?
interesting books?
Like I said, there's several books up here. That's probably the most interesting one. It looks like they were researching human sacrifice, maybe?
Gotcha.
Things of that nature. Essentially, how to gain favor with devils.
All right, I'm gonna go check out that other room that's locked when they're done with their little thing.
Okay. Oscar and Todd, you guys come down to the basement. And before you use this large vault door, what do you want to do?
I'll look at it on. Got any ideas, you guys?
Oh, we should clean this place up.
Maybe about this door? Or the other one?
Oh, is this one locked?
Yeah.
When you try the door, it is locked. Yes.
So, hold on a second. I have proficiency in thieves' tools. I assume I would have picked up these tools from being with Cat.
Yeah, I would say you've got this step.
Okay, then I will. What?
If they're not already in your,
Is there anything horrible and bloody around us?
There is a pentagram made of blood. Yes.
Okay. I pick up.
It doesn't get much more bloody.
Horrible.
I feel that this is the kind of situation where I would need to like give something to Todd to hold. So I pick up the candle and it's got blood on it, and I like hold this. I've got this. I'm trying to act all.
All right. Okay.
Like when we first see the picture, well, Sven's dead.
So I went ahead and put the thieves' tools in your inventory. So
Oh, cool.
13. That is not enough to open this door. You kind of jiggled the thing, and this is not a front door.
God,
This is a pretty
I'm
tough
sorry,
one.
this is a wall.
Right. Okay. Let me give it a try here.
God, we're both still heavy.
What are you gonna try to do?
Hit it really hard. I want to examine it. Does it look like I could use my trick
You'd think you'd be more likely to break your sword than the lock.
There's gotta be a key.
Have you tried just opening it? And I tried to just open it.
Yeah, I can't break this open, man. You gotta find maybe.
I will
Uh,
investigate this room.
Sure. Again, the pentagram is drawn in blood.
Oh, good.
There are two smoldering braziers. There's a dagger. There's a ritual book on the table there. There's an idol. It actually looks like it might be worth a bit of money. In fact, the dagger is actually really fancy. There's a gold dagger. Like it looks like it's solid gold.
I grab the dagger and jam it in the sword slot.
There is no sword slot.
What was he going to stick a sword in?
Oh,
So it's not like it's not like a key to this door.
No, it
I
doesn't.
just threw the dagger in.
I will also point out it does not appear to have any blood on it.
I dip it in the blood.
Okay.
Now, does it have blood on it?
It does have blood on it now.
Oh shit! All right, I'll just leave it there then.
Todrin, roll me an investigation check. Okay, it takes you a while. You do eventually find the key, or a set of keys on her.
All right.
Oh, wait, that was intimidation. What the hell?
Oh.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. You found the keys.
Okay. I'll bring them down.
All right. I'm gonna cut back to Bart real quick. Bart, what are you doing?
I want to see what's in this room.
Looks like a bathroom.
Oh, balls. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Did you want to check out the bedroom at all, or
Actually, yeah, I want to browse the bedroom.
okay? Let's see.
Any furry toys?
A few. Let's see. Roll me an investigation check.
Did anybody catch that throwback?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I caught it.
I was thinking about those.
I got 12 total.
Okay. The lockbox is locked. Other than that, there's a coin purse sitting there on the table. You can see on the map. It has 10 gold pieces, 15 silver, copper. But other than that, you don't really find anything else in the room that seems interesting except for the lockbox.
How much silver?
Tell you what, I'll give you the parcel.
Oh, okay. I was already putting numbers in.
Oh,
But
well,
that's okay.
do you want to do that? Because it's 15 silver.
Oh, well. Okay, 10 gold.
10
15
gold,
silver.
15 silver, and 32 copper pieces.
Gotcha.
Now the lockbox is, this is something you could like pick up and carry. It's kind of like a chest, so if you wanted to.
How heavy is it? Is it heavy? Like it's full?
It doesn't feel especially heavy. It feels like it might be 12. Feels like it's probably clothes, to be honest.
Well,
But it
it's
is
locked, so
just-
I'll,
yeah.
And I didn't find any other books in the room?
There's a book on the bedside, but it's a romance novel.
Oh, gross. Okay. Well,
So yes.
I'll pick
Oh,
up the
gross.
chest and take it with me.
Okay.
Cute romance.
So I'll head downstairs to her body.
Sure. Okay.
Back to them.
Okay. So Todrin and Oscar, you guys have the keys now. So yeah, as you try all the keys, here's what you find. Hang on. As you open the vault door and light spills into beyond, you see a young man with blonde hair lying unconscious on the floor. He's been stripped naked and bound with rope. To one side of the table, you see 2 more lockboxes and a number of empty vials. One of them is still full, and on the other side, you see the floorboard up, and a pile of dirt sits next to a freshly dug grave. The grave is empty.
So you specifically go over the details that I can die.
Yeah.
My final point
Yeah, he kind of, there's this moment of just a pause, and he slowly opens his eyes and kind of looks around. And he goes, Where am I?
Well, you know, someone's face kind of.
What?
No, you're alright. You guys,
He looks over and he looks over at the grave and he looks up at you and he's,
I'm sorry. It's alright. Yeah.
and he slowly stands up and he looks down and he realizes now he's naked and he's like, hey, where am I? And he looks, there's this pentagram on the floor and he's like, oh. And it's,
awkward.
yeah, it looks, and you can see the look in his eyes. It's like it's all starting to flood back, all the memories of what happened. He's like,
Let's not turn this rescue into a murder.
and he kind of stumbles out. And it, how long have I been out?
Not even 24 hours.
Hey, I told them there's enough of Sven for everyone. But yeah, just he still looks like he's just probably worn out from the drugs, the ether.
Wow.
Having not found keys by this point, you just hear me yell down, "Have you found keys?"
Yeah, well,
Nope, just then.
And he,
Oh, good! Bring me the keys!
I'll bring him to you.
okay.
It's Sven.
So when you go to open the key, the lockbox that Bart has, inside it you find 2 sets of red robes and 2 amulets. Roll me a religion check, Todrick.
I'm there too. Does he get advantage?
Yeah, I'll say since you were looking at the books above, yeah, you advantage on the check. If you want to make them separately, up to you.
Let's do them separate.
Okay.
Do it to it.
Bart, you actually immediately recognized the symbol because it was in the books. This is an amulet of...
Oh, right. Religion. It does matter. Well, balls.
Well, let's just go with what you... The 16 plus your 3, you still got enough there.
19? Okay.
So 19, yeah. You recognize the symbol as an amulet of... A holy symbol of Asmodeus. The devil.
Okay.
Oh,
Ha ha ha. So, seeing these amulets, I look at you real quick to see if you've seen them, and then seeing that you've seen them, I'm just like, ha, they're just amulets.
right. Those crazy. And afraid.
What's your point?
Like me. My point? We should leave. That's my point.
Okay, so I throw the amulets back in the chest. We don't need those. And I shut the chest.
Did you guys want to check the other 2 chests? Pick up that bottle?
Yes. Let's go see. You said you found Sven.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go see. So I go downstairs without even waiting.
Okay. Like I said, there's these 2 lockboxes in the vault, and there's another bottle of whatever on the table there.
Alright, I'll grab the bottle and I'll open those lock boxes. And there's the one on that other table, right?
I'm sorry?
There's the one on that other table. There's the 3 there. There's those 2, and then there's the one above it on this table outside the vault.
Oh, that one's the smaller one is a set of jewels.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah. So what you find in the first one is 5 platinum pieces, and I'm just gonna put this in the party sheet. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
do
a
that.
lot. You find 5 platinum pieces, 100 gold pieces, 210 silver, and 300 copper pieces.
Yay! Money.
In the other one, you find, let's see, you find a small assortment of jewelry that probably came from the display cases upstairs, worth an estimated 500 gold pieces or so.
We'll take those. We've got a bar to establish, Casing.
I'm going to point out just briefly. That's all I'm going to say.
Ah, crap. You're right. We're not taking the jewels. Selling the jewels is gonna be crimes, dude. It'll be because they'll be able to link us to this house when we start selling jewelry.
Fencing stolen goods. Fine equal to the value of stolen goods and edict.
I leave the jewels. We're taking the money though. Nah, it's all good. There's plenty of coins over on that table too. What else was in the chest? You just said the jewels?
Yeah, just the jewelry.
Alright. Then there's the the coins up on that table by the idol.
Yes.
And I want to take that book too, because that's probably got information as well.
Did someone already pick up that? No, they didn't. Okay. So what you find on that desk, there's 100 gold pieces, which I'm also going to put in the. I'm going to put all this in the party sheet as well. But what you find is the sacrificial dagger that. Shit. Oscar picked up the sacrificial dagger.
Okay.
There's a stone idol of Asmodeus that has.
Nope, not touching that.
Okay.
And then the book, right?
Do any of the rest of you want to touch that? Oscar?
I'll take the book.
Okay. Oscar, do you want to touch that stone idol of Asmodeus?
No, thank you.
Okay.
And I put the dagger back down on the ground.
Okay. Do any of you
I
want
do
to pick
point
up
it
the
out the
dagger?
top. There's some blood on it there.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it looks like it's solid gold.
I am gonna take that dagger. Not for selling, but I'm taking it.
Okay. And the book is written in common, and the name of the book is The Idiot's Guide to Human Sacrifice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking
Cool. Well, I'm never mind. I thought that was something relevant. I'm leaving that. Wow. Okay.
You want to leave it?
Yeah, I'm not taking that. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Let's go now. Let's go.
Okay, so I have highly limited time.
All right.
Oh no, I'm going to bed.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
Let's wrap this up super quick.
Here's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna try to leave. The city watch is gonna show up, and they are going to detain you the rest of the night to ask questions. No charges are filed. They allowed you to keep everything as thank you for stopping this threat to the city. Sven thanks you profusely. You get an additional 100 gold pieces from other Tathlord. So that's and I'm gonna go ahead and distribute this now. So here's what you guys get.
Money.
There's 2 platinum pieces left over that you guys can figure out what you want to do with later. So You unfortunately miss your grand opening of your tavern, though, because you were answering questions with the police.
Nope.
That's cool.
Something highly reputable.
So those 2 platinum pieces can go to them.
Okay.
Because I picked up the
Sure.
10 gold upstairs.
All right, if you guys want to put 1 down on each of your things, I'll take it off the price sheet. 1 PP, yes. Oscar, you too.
Yeah, take your PP, guys. Woo, money! Money for me to transcribe spells.
Remember, we can. Well, I don't know if you want to go through and do it, but we can change the names of all the things now.
I'm not sure if it'll mess anything up or not. So, kind of
I mean, it would. You'd have to change like all the parcels,
I don't know about that.
unless they want to do
But
that.
anyway, before we call it a night, what do you guys think? Because
I had a lot of fun.
right.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm gonna tell you, when I was looking at that fight, I was like, yeah, they can handle 2 imps. That's no problem.
Yeah, we were getting fucked. That darkness spell really, really, really hurt us.
Yeah.
It's really
So-
funny.
Did you guys have any idea what you were dealing with when that spider started fighting?
No,
Literally none.
I was
Awesome.
like, it's a familiar.
I thought it was
It's fine.
Nice. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or anything like that before we call it a night? I want to make sure I clear
That was awesome.
if there's any questions, I want to make sure I clear them all up. Okay.
No,
Well
if I
then.
think of something, I know where to get a hold of you, man.